Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Mother's Day. I want to send a happy Mother's Day shout out to all of our moms out there. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And today is all about you guys. And for those who it may be a tougher day, I'm sending you hugs as well. But we've got a very, very special finale and conclusion to our big Mother's Day event that we are hosting here today. It's our final 3 hours of our Mother's Day 10% off additional sale. That means everything you shop for, your requests, the brand new items, the very special museum pieces, you name it, everything is 10% off. You got 3 more hours to shop. So we are sending out an amazing, amazing array of jewelry. We've got, I hope, a lot of requests coming in. I know I've been fielding those since yesterday when we got off the air. And listen, we got a lot of special pieces for you. So it is going to be a wonderful day to celebrate yourselves. I think, again, moms, treat yourselves today. It's a great day to do that. And thank you for all your love and support and hard work. And a special shout out to my own mom. Mom, I love you. She's my best friend. She's my inspiration. And she is, of course, well, the reason I'm here. So we're so excited, not just because obviously she gave birth to me, because she's instilled a love of shopping and jewelry. So that's really a special day for her. So happy Mom's Day, Mom, and love you. So here's what we're going to do for you today. We're going to start off with some Paraiba. We've got big top of the hours as usual. I do have a heart-shaped Tanzanite ring, so it's really going to complete the set, I think. This is a really special cut, 4 carats, so it's about that size we all love to see. Also, a yellow diamond is here, some Tanzanite and a pendant. Got a trillion for you, and because we have been showing you amazing diamond values since Friday. Friday was when we had the diamond pendant. Yesterday was the 5-stone ring. Today is really the complete the set, complete the suite. We're going to have diamond studs for you today. The diamond studs are 1/2 carat in total weight, so that also makes them great for really any piercing you've got. Great for gifting as well. We always, when we think about Mother's Day, I know we've got graduations around the corner and a lot of other exciting spring holidays. So maybe there's some gifting that needs to be done. Obviously, we'd encourage the moms to treat themselves today, but it's also about some great giftable moments. And so any occasion, diamond studs always work. Yeah, there doesn't even need to be occasion, in my opinion. Diamonds always work. So we've got quite the show for you. Plus, I even have diamond hoops that are on the way that are the most similar to what I love and wear all the time. We have a 3-stone ring. I've actually had a request for that, so we're going to bring back the 18-karat gold 3-stone ring that's 2 carats. That's going to be coming up as one of our top of the hours as well. So lots to get to. And of course, we stop everything we're doing and get to your request the second you get it in. Well, maybe give us a couple seconds to go get it from the vault if it's not already out here on set, but we can bring you whatever it is you'd like to see and really celebrate all of you today. So we got a great way to start. Take a look at this. It's our Paraiba, and this is such a great designer mounting as well. I love the way this looks with this really fabulous, it's just something a little different and could be a stackable ring as well. If you think about, well, you could actually have that straight edge band sitting up next to something else. 113-0115 is the ad number as we kick off our big Mother's Day event finale. It's so excited to have you with us. And of course, when we see you next on Wednesday, we'll have a What's New Wednesday. So that's something to keep in mind as well. It's just always, always important to tune in and see what we got for you on any given show and any given day. But let's talk about this Paraiba. Bright, clean, elongated pear shape, 24 points in the stone, 30 points in the diamonds. And it is that double band and then extending from that. Now, it's really pretty on. I know it looks odd because we're used to seeing every center stone right in the center of a band. Here's an extension from there where it's that really pretty look where you get, sure, a little more of that elongation. I love the way it looks. Any finger on the hand, to be honest with you, I love it as even a thumb ring or a pinky ring, but you can angle it either way. For example, I'm going to show you opposite the way it was on your screen here, and we'll show you here on the hand so you can see how beautiful that is. If you wanted to do, let's say, having that pear shape pointing towards the knuckle, towards the hand here, or if you wanted to switch it around and turn it the other way, that's an idea as well. Take a look at that. So you've got the option to wear it, and then of course next to something. That's what makes that straight edge band so convenient as a stackable as well, is that you can put it alongside something else, maybe, you know, give it that jewelry wearing jewelry appeal, which I think is so cool. And yet it is one of the rarest stones in the world. Private collection, clean, bright blue green, 50-50 split, all of that. And it was $39.99, and now it's not. Today goes a lot lower than that for you. So a major moment for our lovers of the really rare and the really special, but we still discount it. Doesn't matter how rare, or how specialty it is, it's all getting discounted today. So welcome into Big Sunday here. One of our best. I think if you ask me, the Sundays, it really is nice how they stack up, but this is one of the more special Sundays. So we'll prove it to you in value. It's not even $19.99. There's a better than $1,500 price tag here when you've got that double row, and you see it's actually, that's all framed, all custom made around that stone. It's a little more elongated, that pear shape. So it really is a striking design. And then that design is actually set a little bit on top of the band. So really unique there all around, not $15 or $14 or $13.99. Everything I give you is a discount. Then you take that extra 10% off. Price you see on the air gets reduced by 10%. So you save even more based on what you see on the air there. So really impressive. And it's not $13.99. Let's go even lower, $1,299 for one collar. It's going to stay in the white gold, but we'll size it for you. So we're still sizing everything I got. We can size for you. We've got a couple of pieces that'll have choices in gold. Sometimes they're going to stay in their metal. We'll let you know every time. But this one stays in the white gold. Beautiful way to start the show, if you ask me, with a Paraiba at the most affordable possible price. There aren't many Paraibas that go under $3,000, let alone under $1,500. And this one's going to actually be $1,169 when all is said and done. Now, I do have some butterfly pieces. I thought butterflies would be nice and symbolic for today too. I've got beautiful, actually it's kind of like a butterfly meets a cross meets a flower. So we'll have a multi-motif, if you will. We also have, the coolest band ring. Anybody out there like a lot of bold, now I was going to say bold gold, this is actually bold platinum. So let me show you what we have here. This is probably my favorite ring of the day, and I love brand new because, I mean, that's part of the fun about doing this job. I mean, the most fun part is coming in and like it's Christmas morning every day because you get to see some new jewelry, and that's the new that I am so head over heels about today, because if ever there were a ring that really to me embodied cool, chic, updated, really bold, really just that unique style, I think that's it. It is our platinum band, multi-rose here. And because, listen, I want to start with something really fabulous. The Paraiba was that. Here's where we go, get you even more. I mean, look at all these bands. It's platinum, it's 1130-397. It's the first time we've ever brought anything quite like this. And it's an array of different cuts from trillions to princess to rounds, all together, scattered throughout. Think of those constellation designs we see. This is very similar, and yet bigger stones. You see they really concentrate the bigger stones through the middle, and then they almost scatter and graduate a little bit on their way down the sides. But look at all of these bands of platinum. You've got really through the middle there, it's going to be the 4 bands, but then there are 2 others that kind of wrap around. So 6 bands in total, and you see here, because there's the other one. So you've got this really cool wraparound effect. It could go on any finger of the hand. The total diamond weight is 142. So remember, it's all bigger stones. There aren't, we think about 142, and typically that would translate to something like 142 individual diamonds, being smaller round brilliants. Well, not only are these smaller stones, they're not smaller, they're bigger stones because you don't have 142 stones. So that means they're larger, and it also means there is something valuable about getting the fancier cuts too. Something a little different, something a little more bold. You don't always see that. Trillions and princess cuts, some of the more expensive diamonds that even we don't see very often, even in a large or a smaller size. So to actually mix and match them, and yet it's so thoughtfully done, the way they seem to be very organized amongst this beautiful multi-wraparound band that is so pretty. And yet platinum already has a density, but you put 6 bands together, it's going to have some weight. So perfect for those that really like to feel their jewelry, have the weight of great jewelry. Take a look at it, and then I'll try it on so you can see how beautiful this is on the hand. And of course, don't worry about the sizing. We'll take care of that. It's great finishing on the inside, but that's what it looks like from a distance away. And you see, boy, those trillions especially are really on point. They've got some serious brilliance. So 142 among all your different diamonds here. And I love the way they're all scattered. It really does look as if you layered 6 different bands together. That could be a little complicated to do, not to mention the pricing factor. It would be pricey, but it would be complex to do if you're stacking. So to have one that just comes around, you'll see in the back here, it's going to still be a lot of platinum. It's going to narrow a bit for your comfort there, but it's got that really chic look, and I would love to see this. It's sized right now for what I wear more or less here, but I gotta say, what a great ring to wear on the middle or the index finger as well, if you choose to. So we've got a carat 42 in those diamonds. Let's take another look at it up close. There is only one. That's gonna be the case with just about everything I show you, outside of maybe some diamond studs and some diamond hoops, but that ring all diamonds, and look at that finishing I was telling you about, solid all the way through, tons of platinum there, and something like this should easily be $24,999. It is not. And again, 3 different choices of different diamond cuts here, all really well done, and it's nowhere near even $20,000. This is so heavy and hefty. I know, we understand, we love our precious metals here, but that's going to be those important stones, all larger, especially that trillion in the middle. If you look centered up, that's got to be about a 30, maybe a 33 pointer right there on its own. So here's what we'll do. Instead of 10,000 or $99.99, remember there's only one and you're taking 10% off. And even though it's brand new, it's still being reduced down in price, so we love that too. And it's not even $49.39. Oh no, it's going to be one only. Come on in early, and we're going to really treat you to the big discount we love on brand new. Again, I don't wait on these brand new items. I think that's one of the best part about a sale event, is that we are discounting the brand new just like we're discounting pieces that have been here a while. So it really is that perfect time to jump in, and it's not $3,500 either. And it's more about, again, there's a lot of platinum too. Can't just judge it based on the diamond weight alone, because A, they're bigger, and B, you're in tons and tons and tons of that precious metal. And it's only $2,999 instead. Think about the way that breaks down for a second, because I look at it from, since it's easy to think about it as 6 different bands here, right? You look at it together and think, okay, so 6 different bands. Well, really, it's going to be $26.99 because of your 10% off. And then you divide that by 6, that's like $449 a band. First of all, you would never get $449 platinum bands, ever, even without diamonds. Let's say there was not a diamond in the entire piece. You're not going to get a platinum band for $450. And this breaks down that way. So I think the value story is quite clear and quite obvious, but to get that for $26.99, remember it's $300 off. You've got about 3 hours to save those kind of price tags, and it's really important you dial in early to get in on these pieces. So that's going to be our one only there at $29.99, okay? $26.99, really. Are you ready for the new piece, the designer necklace? It's so nice to see so many of you with us today. Mother's Day celebration. Glad we can spend a little bit of it together. Risa checking in here. Hey, Landy's here as well. Risa and Janae, and let's see who else is here. Hey, Tracy's here too. And we've got Carrie with us as well. Thank you guys. I know, happy Mother's Day one and all. And Lydia's here too. Thank you guys. Janae, you guys are also wonderful to be with us. And thank you for joining me and spending a little bit of your Mother's Day with us. It means a lot. All right, let's take a look at this brand new designer style. Now this one, how did they put this through the veil? Probably not properly. But let's take a look at this. This is a really cool brand new style here. It's a kind of like, I look at it from different perspectives, because if you were to move that a little bit tilted to the side, it almost looks like a floral or a butterfly, but it actually is meant to be more of almost a larger cross design, but not as, let's say, traditional as some we see. So you've got this really important look. I'm going to be showing it to you a couple of different ways because I want you to see the diamonds up close, but it's 1130845. So get you some brand new pieces here out the gate, but this is really special. I don't think that's in the bail properly, so I'm going to go ahead and probably adjust that for you. But it's going to be our 7/8 of an inch top to bottom in a platinum design yet again, and this one has even more diamond weight than we just saw in that last ring. So the band ring, remember, had a carat 42. This one's got a carat 66. Look at how they work together as well. That's nice. I mean, there's nothing that diamonds doesn't go with, so that's important as well to recall. Now it's going to come with this chain, which is all adjustable, so you can go up to 18 inches in length, but then it shortens by just sliding this little bead, so no problem there. And then what we're going to do is show it to you on as well, and then you can see how it's going to look from a distance away. How pretty is that? And so really, just again, I'm going to show you the background as well, so you can see where that chain, because I think, again, I don't think it has to be set at an angle like that, but I'm going to check it out. Maybe it does. We're going to go ahead and show you that up close, because you want to see all those big diamonds. How do you get to a carat 66? Well, using bigger diamonds, that's for sure, because if we're packing all that diamond weight into a under 1 inch style, that's going to mean that we have got a really beautiful, bold look here. So let me show you the up close here, because I was just examining the bail here. And yeah, it's going to sit at that little bit of an angle, because here is your bail, so you can see that itself is set at an angle, but it's really got that beautiful look where, yeah, they're big diamonds, all right. And it looks like 4 petals made in these marquee shapes, and really stunning with a carat 66 and a real small price tag to go along with it. So that's exciting. And only just this one. And box link chain, that's free. That's all done in platinum as well. And look at that sparkle. There's a little bit of a concave design, just ever so slight. So that also they're set at a little different angle, but this is tricky Pave, to do Pave where it's bigger stones and mixing matching sizes and still having them be seamlessly together, also something that I think as jewelry lovers we really admire, because it really is a hallmark of great workmanship. Can't always be done that way, and yet Pave perfection like that, really exciting to see. Let's take it on down below that $59.99 price. And again, a couple pendants today, they're brand new. This being one of them, one of our bigger diamond weights. We're gonna send it on out. Like I say, it's always important. We got a discount, even the brand new for you. Everything should get a home. Everything should be discounted. When you fall in love with a piece of jewelry, should be yours with just the ease of picking up the phone, dialing in and being thrilled with the price tag. But it's not even 5 or 4 or 3. $29.99 seems very fair for something like this. But what we're going to do is bring it even lower and take it below $2,000. We'll make it $19.99. There's an instant $200 savings that comes with that as well. So it would be $1,799 at checkout for one caller. And again, feels a little bit like a floral meets a cross meets a butterfly. And they angled that bail so that it can sit at a little bit more. And you see the finishing there too. Behind all those diamonds, you see every single section really finished to perfection. Love the little open work. It's like a little square that's essentially your negative space there throughout the middle, and that is lovely. All right, so $17.99. Let's keep on moving. We got a lot of jewelry to show you. One of our best deals today probably is something, while I was doing a little searching for a lot of requests, I had to literally do a spreadsheet last night. Last night about 1 a.m. I'm doing a spreadsheet because I figured I have too many requests to remember them all. Usually if it's like 20 or below, I can remember them all. I had so many requests. I had to do a little spreadsheet last night. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you one of the pieces I found that I just thought, in my search for requests this morning, this is one of those values. I could not help but just say, we need to highlight this to everybody who loves big diamonds, especially in a fancy color. 1120694 is the item number. This would be a gorgeous natural color that really is open to categorization. I think it depends on what you see and what light you're in, because it's very much a fawn, but it's got, in certain lights I was noticing, it has a little more of this golden orange. Sometimes it has more of those champagnes. Sometimes you see a little bit of pink as well. What the bottom line is it's natural material, and these are natural fancy color diamonds we bring. And this one, being 694, is our 102 VS oval. And you know the trick with ovals, they always look bigger. So it's going to be a bigger look than what it actually weighs with the ovals. That's just a little trick of the trade with ovals. It's probably one of the reasons that ovals are so popular in engagement rings, is because, you know, not many ladies say, oh no, I don't want a larger diamond. I'd like a smaller diamond, because what gets in the way is the price tag typically. So it's nice to get a stone that's going to look a little bit larger, and this one does. 102 in the fawn, 99 points in the diamonds in the bridge as well, and yet 4 different separate bands, if you will, all covered in diamonds side to side. 2 of those rows going underneath that halo and its platform up top, holding that gorgeous stone. Electric colors of brilliance, because, well, it's a fawn and it's still a VS. So you're getting these natural colors, but some fawns, they're all a little bit different. This is a collection that's here with us that really is nowhere else, but it's still a natural color. So let's keep that in mind. And yet every one of them is going to be unique. You could have 3 fawn diamonds already in your collection, and every one of them should look a little bit different depending on the ratio of colors, depending on the proportion of those colors. They can look a little bit different. So that's key to remember as we take a look at one of those more a little bit golden orange. It's not as much brown. Sometimes they're deeper browns. That's a little more commonplace. It's a little more unique and rare when you get into colors of goldens and yellows and oranges and pinks with your champagne body color, if you will. So really impressive here. 102.99. So of course it's going to be over 2 carats total weight. Stays in the yellow gold. This is the value. This is the value on bigger diamonds. I know we're starting with some big league pieces, some brand new, some bold, wider bands, but enjoy them for what they are, because the discounts on them, incredible, like truly unmatched. So we're thrilled to bring them to you, but let's go ahead and blow this out right now. It's here early because of the value. That's really what the statement is here. And yet it will not be that $69.99 any longer. Huge value coming up, and a great chance to save a lot of extra. Remember, the bigger the piece, the more savings you have. So that's impressive as well. And get requests in, whatever they might be. We do have some diamond studs today. We do have some diamond hoops. We do have the 3-stone ring. If anybody missed the 5-stone yesterday, you can check and see if that's still available. It's probably a little bit too limited for a presentation, but check and see if that's available as well if you need some diamonds. And here we go. With the better price than $69, $59, $49, I'm going to try it on for you. How beautiful is this? And I know so many of us love the yellow. So not that you see a lot of the gold until you turn it actually inside out, but that is a really beautiful, you see right there, this is the viewpoint, because everything that we were seeing up close is great and dandy, but look what's happening from a distance, and I'm not even really moving it, and look at the sparkle and the brilliance, bright blues, bright oranges, bright yellows, reds, greens. It's the full spectral rainbow coming through on this amazing stone. It's just, again, we're going to size it for you. So let me know what size you need, and we're going to go ahead and send it out right now for better than $4,000 or $3,999. Should we go this low? I think we should, because if you love the bigger colors of diamonds, and look at the sparkle, it's sparkling more than the white diamonds beside it. I'm seeing a little bit of almost a purple blue now. It's an incredible stone that seems to be shifting depending on the light, and we're not going $3,500 either. This would be impossible to do even on the bridge mounting by itself. The fact that it's giving that kind of brilliance from this distance away is really impressive, and it will not be 35 or 34 or 33. Let's blow it out. Let's make it $3,299, but that's $330 off. So you're going to be well under $3,000. Go ahead. The platinum ring, that multi-band, who got it? A gal after my own heart, Allison. Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. I love that band. You will too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, that's going to be under $3,000. We'll go up close again on that one. And that is a one only there. So yeah, it's going to be under $3,000 for a band like that. That's impressive. So huge value there if you like it. $32.99. If you're looking for the exact, that would actually be $29.69 and a dime. Okay, $29.69, under $3,000 on something like that. Impeccable. So we do have a really special copper-bearing heart shape. I had one yesterday. It was in white gold. We're going to bring you one in yellow gold today, which I think I might even like better. Paraiba in around us here. Big pink sapphire that's unheated. I mean, huge pink sapphire. Unheated. This is kind of the color of the day in my mind, right? Can't have a Mother's Day without some pink. So that's, at least that was my thinking. This one's almost like a purple pink. That's really more of a purple. I don't know who labeled that as pink, but that's really purple. We've got Paraiba, bigger heart-shaped copper bearings. I've got some Tanzanite blowouts. We've got, some of our big museum pieces in Paraiba are here. Big earrings are here. Congrats, whatever you get. There are steals to be had. So take advantage of all of those, and we are really, really excited about that one. All right, $29.69 if you'd like it. Shall we get to, this was the other favorite I had today. This zircon, this golden zircon looks like a diamond, but it's not the price of a diamond. That looks so incredible. That looks like a museum piece. It should be on, I don't know, maybe the finger of a queen or something like that, but we all are in our own right. So we should have the jewelry that really does, again, fit our mood and our style, shouldn't we? So there's going to be, again, don't forget about the Paraiba we started the show with. And by the way, Kim, if you're out there, I did email you the options for your requests as well. So check your email and let me know if you like anything we had there. And if you made a request, then I got back to you. So if you made a request from me yesterday, I have personally reached out to you this morning early and gotten you an update on your request. So again, if you were one of the many that requested something, check however you requested it, whether it was Facebook Messenger or email or what have you, okay? And we'll get you whatever you need. But let's take a look at another piece in diamonds. This time we're going to go back to all white diamonds, and actually one of our larger white diamonds here coming up. This is a classic style. So thrilled we can bring it to you. That bridge is here. Now take a look at this. This is one of those we don't see very often. It is platinum 1130805 is right now. That would be our 62-point pear shape. And it's adorned with some extra white diamonds, 41 points there. And there's only one. And we're going to get you, of course, that's a carat 03 overall. So very impressive carat weight altogether. Don't forget about the fawn. That's going to go before you know it. It's under $3,000 for an incredible bridge. So might as well get that. And then here we are with this one and only. So 62 points on the pair and 41 points on the sides. And then it comes with this chain. It's a Rolo diamond link cut. It's adjustable as well. And yet huge value upcoming here. So one only, brand new right now. Take a look at it on the hand here and we'll show you what it looks like. Love the adjustability there. It's great to have an adjustable chain. You need at least one. So really, if you have an adjustable chain, it's the only chain you need. So yeah, it's always nice to get a chain in a certain length, but why not get one that does all the lengths for you? Saves you a lot of money these days. If chains were still $300 or $400, then okay. But when they're as pricey as they are out there, it's nice to have one that can be your workhorse and be your everyday, go with everything style. But here it is, and let me give you a measurement of that pear shape, perfectly dropped or haloed in diamonds. So we love that. And then you see there, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Here is that chain. It's going to have a little bit of a spring ring, and then you see how I'm just sliding that. And actually, instead of having that little charm, it's actually got a really cool look there where it's almost like the kind of the backing of an earring, if you will. And then we'll take a look at it on the neckline so you can see how that 3/4 of an inch translates when it's on the neckline here for you and really get an idea of the size. And boy, does that look like a bigger than 62 pointer. I think from this perspective, you see it from further away, and I think you really get a good idea of, yeah, that to me looks like, I would have guessed 1.5 carat all day. on that centerpiece, but hey, not the price of a 1 carat, that's for sure. 1 carat diamonds are very pricey. So nice to be able to get something with all this style, the classic, and not have to spend even $69.99 for bigger diamonds. That's what they do. We discussed that yesterday with our 5-stone ring, even just 20 pointers, they get more pricey. Let's make this better than even $2,000 or $19.99. Got the values, treat yourself day is here. This is the time to do it. And while we have you, let's make it only $14.99. And by the way, that's $150 off, so it'd be only $13.49 to get that fabulous diamond pendant and chain. The full necklace is coming your way, and we do have that big purple sapphire coming up. How about that zircon? We ready for that gorgeous neon bright yellow, rich, saturated? It's like a marigold color. We have my diamond hoops here. We got the big 2 carat O2s. They're here. Diaspora is here. Moonstone is here. Diamond studs are here. Heart-shaped Tanzanite is here. And starting to get really busy too. So let me know what you'd like to see on the show. We'll help you out. Some big Tanzanite discounts also in bigger stones. And then we've got the 4 carat heart shape, which is just enormously pretty in a signature mounting. Oh, you'll love it. It's beautiful. And what a heart shape for today seems like the right kind of shape to me. And speaking of, let's get to the heart shaped purple Paraiba that we have, as we're just moving before pieces go. Everything's selling after the fact. So you don't have a lot of time to wait on these pieces. Make sure you dial in. But let's take a look. The delay has been tremendous of lately. We've had a lot of delays. So again, make sure you call us early on what you love. Just because we move on does not mean it's gone yet, but everything is going. So here we are with our 113-1205. Now that is electrifying. Beautiful, bright. This is what purple is when you get neon copper-bearing purple. It's not your amethyst color. I think people hear purple and they figure, why would I need a purple Paraiba when I've got amethyst, or I've got, maybe it's a rhodolite garnet, whatever you may have. This is really stunning. This is one of the rarest stones that anybody can bring you. And of course, it's one of the rarest we bring. And we are really specializing every day in rare. So this one's 113-1205. It's our heart shape. It's a beauty. It's rare copper bearing, and this purple color is so neon and magnetic. It's hard not to just stop and stare at this stone, especially when it's as clean as it is. So with that clarity, you're getting a really beautiful extra vibrance to it, and then the neon that's settling in. So that's a 141, so it is a really good size. It's in the yellow gold. That can be changed. So if you prefer it in white gold or rose gold, we'll be happy to do that for you. But the purple Paraiba, 141, diamonds everywhere. As far as you can see when it's on the hand, take a look at this. This is our diamond weight at 84 points, finished on the inside as well, and you choose the gold color. So there is that look at that under gallery. Here's how it looks up front. Incredible value. Boy, that's a pretty, pretty stone. A lot of good heart shapes out there, but not too many that are going to be electrified and vibrant like this one is. We'll need your request today too, so don't hesitate. You don't have to wait till the last couple of minutes. I know it's tempting to do that. Everybody loves to do that as they're rushing out the door to get to Mother's Day brunch or Mother's Day dinner or whatever it may be. But come on in now with the requests. They're really, again, whatever you need, they're going to be here. But let's make sure this goes out right now, brand new in this moment, and no longer $59.99. Isn't that nice that we're taking away these price tags? Yeah. Thank you. Which one? We had two. So are you talking about the pear shape or the more butterfly cross? Pear shape. All right, so that platinum design, the pear shaped diamond is gone. Congratulations on that. And we still have our fawn diamond. And we have, of course, that beautiful butterfly style and the Paraiba we started with. But this one's going to go because it's not even 50% off. $3,000 is good. $29.99 is better. Let me try it on the hand, and then I love this in the yellow. I knew we had one that was very similar yesterday in the white gold, and I think it stuck around because it was in white gold. I think that a lot of us love the yellow gold right now, with gold doing everything it's doing, and now you get this huge moment to save a bundle, and we'll make it $2,499 instead. But that's not all the discounting, because you also get $250 off that price. And Sandra, we've got a really good band coming up for you next. Actually, this might work for a couple of you, because there's a really heavy, wider band of Pave coming up. But look how stunning that is. That's some serious snap on that stone. And who's going to get it? There is only just that one. All right? So we'll go right on back to it, up close and personal. And there is the heart shape, lovely. For Mother's Day, a mother's love, they say. Sandra, we've got your piece coming up. It's 111. Oh, I like the sound of that. 478 is going to be on the way. This is interesting because I've been selling this ring for long before TVON existed. And I think about where it was 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 22 years ago. And that's when I started selling it. It was 22 years ago. And it's gotten, yeah, it's interesting because this is one of the wider diamond bands we do. And I remember commentating 22 years ago about the workmanship involved in this ring and the fact that it's as close to an eternity band as what we offer, but it's in a wide band. And so it's serving a lot of different purposes in your collection. And yet it's comfortable because it's so beautifully finished on the inside. It's 478, it's a carat 30 in diamonds. Now let's take a look because yeah, if you're saying, wait a minute, I saw that. First of all, I can tell that the back is as wide as the front. So I do recommend sizing up a teeny bit on this one. Quarter size if you're like typically true to size. If you're always between sizes a bit, maybe a half size is what I recommend. If you need any advice, let me know. But look at this. Anywhere on the hand you could wear it. I think it could even be a men's ring because honestly you don't see that texture unless you're really up close. What it looks like is what it does and what it serves to do is because essentially you have these hourglass shapes of gold that are all mirror finished borders between all your diamonds. The diamonds are still pave set and they almost do this little bit of a turn around the corner edges, but it's a wide band all the way around. It looks absolutely stunning. It really does do this great kind of smoothness about it. There's no real texture that's going to be something that snags or is sharp or feels like anything but smooth when it's on the hand, which I love because it's essentially eternity band almost. We don't do eternity bands because they're impossible to size, right? We do sizing and we like to say free sizing on everything, but then of course with eternity bands, you cannot size them. It goes all the way around. So what we do instead is we go basically a little more than 3/4 the way around and give you a sizing bar, which is also important because if, let's say, you ever decided that you wanted to size it differently down the road, let's say a ring size changes, let's say you want to move it from one finger to another, you have that ability to still do that because of that sizing bar present. So you can still have the opportunity to wear it multiple ways. But it's a carat 30 in diamonds going almost all the way around in a lot of gold. I think we can attest to that. And it's a great request. And it's Sandra's request, but there is more than one available. So you can go ahead and get the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold. I would love to see it in the yellow gold. I've seen it before. It looks gorgeous. I don't have it here at this moment, but it's a really, really important look and it's comfortable. It's wearable. You know, a lot of wide bands, sometimes they get too wide. This is not a cigar band style. It's really still what we consider a wide band. Like I said, to get comfort, just go up a little bit in your ring size. We're paying for that anyway, so it's not like you're going to have to invest a lot of extra money to get it in a larger size. But let's take a look at it. More importantly, you got to see it on because the texture, and I used to, 22 years ago, was raving about, it's the workmanship here. It's the diamond weight, yes, but look at the workmanship and the inside, the interior with these clover cutouts, this beautiful band that's mirror finished, which you could even have engraved if you wanted to, and then you could put that up front. I'm just thinking aloud. If you wanted to get a little, a symbol, an initial, a monogram, a date, a little phrase, whatever you want to do, you could have that done. And look at how beautiful this is. And that texture is what makes it different. So as you see it from a distance, yes, it still reads as a lot of diamonds in a ring, but there's something extra. And that's that little shimmering quality you're going to see from the gold that's running like a river through each and every diamond pave stone. It is awesome. A beautiful look, easy to wear. If you're somebody who has to, work with your hands a lot, put on gloves, whatever it is, this is the way to do it because it's so, again, almost like a second skin. Look how it sits flush to the hand here, more or less, and it's in white, yellow, or rose gold. So beautiful band, wear it anywhere on the hand that you want to, but that's going to be a popular way to wear it. And we're going to take it on down below the new price. This should be $49.99. Obviously, 22 years ago, I was selling the same ring, and even back then, it was what, $2,500? And so it's gone up, okay, not bad, $49.99. But let's make this a true Mother's Day treat. It's a special day. We're really discounting. You know that. We started this event on Wednesday, but this is the conclusion, the finale in the next couple of hours. So that's really important here. And yet, we're going to miss that 10% off, right? You've got this opportunity. And I can't tell you how many people said to me today, darn it, I missed out because they made a request with me that's no longer here and sold out. So sometimes that happens, right? A piece is already gone or multiple is already sold out and they're no longer available. And I can't tell you how many people I heard from that said, darn it, I shouldn't have waited. It's really important to remember that here. We work in a lot more limited quantities than really anywhere else that you might shop. There's usually an abundance of quantity, and that's not the case here. We're really sticklers about quality, and it's got to be the best. And this one is a major design workmanship feat. It really is. It's a beautifully done ring. It looks like the kind of ring that you would spend easily $40,000 or $50,000 on retail, but that's why you're here. So you don't have to spend $40,000 or $50,000, even if it is an iconic band that you're going to wear every single day and enjoy and love forever. Because is that band ever going to be out of style? I think not. And it's not even I cannot get over this, guys. I cannot believe what we're doing. It's not even half this price. And this is going to take it to a price tag that is actually lower than where it was 22 years ago when I started debuting this ring. I know TVON didn't exist. This is that style. It's been an icon, and it doesn't get here much. It doesn't come out to play much. Thank you to Sandra for asking for it, because otherwise it would not even be here today. But this is a super important style, and as we look at it here, it's not $49. Like I said, half off would be $2,499. And I'm going significantly less than that. So come on in. It's not even $24.99. And what a treat to be able to get it today with 10% extra off when it's not even $24, $23, $22. This is less than it was so many years ago, and yet a carat 30 in a lot of gold. A lot of gold, wide band style, finished on the inside. It's as comfortable as it is gorgeous. And it's only going to be, no, not 21, not even $2,099. Let's take it even lower than that and make it $1,999. And it also is $200 off, so $1,799 only. And don't forget about the purple Paraiba heart shape. Anything else you'd like to go ahead and get? Were you talking to Sandra over there, Jason? Was that a requester? Someone else? All right, so here we are. Big band, great look, and what a many diamond pieces we'll have today for you. That is going to be some of our stellar opportunities, because we do have diamond studs coming your way. We'll have a diamond hoop earring that's inside out style with 2 carats. We've got anything you want to request. That is important as well, but $1,999 only. And it's been all of our white diamond pieces that have been going so far. So we're obviously digging the diamonds, and we usually do. We understand that diamonds have a certain value, and they're always on the rise, and we know that. And now at this point, it's not about them rising in price. It's about where are they? Where did the diamonds go, right? Where did they go? It's true. We're seeing a lot of, other options out there, and we're still here bringing you the real deal, natural, beautiful VS stone. So let's keep on moving. We got a Patbarasha, and there is that unheated purple sapphire that is just undeniably rare and very inexpensive coming up next. So we'll do that for you, and if you have any requests at all, let me know what they are. We'll bring them out to you. Okay, so that's $19.99, really going to be $17.99. And then we're going to show you this big new sapphire. I've got so much new here, and we're just rolling through the new, and look at that. That is a real true purple. I don't see it any other way. And good thing it's listed as a pink, because that would, even though it's expensive to get a pink sapphire, it's still not as rare as getting a purple sapphire, because the vanadium element is a lot more rare than the chromium element, and the chromium is what makes it pink pink, and the vanadium is what makes it purple purple. So you've actually got a rare variety of sapphire, but it's more than that, because it's a huge size, and it's in a big diamond weight, and it's also unheated. So all of that beauty, that clarity, everything that normally would take a lot of heating, which 95+% of all the world's sapphires and rubies for that matter get heat treatment. That is pretty common with most every stone. It's why we always get excited when we see something that is in its pure and natural state. It rarely happens in the world of gemstones. And this one is happening. And this one is a 334. So item number is 1130286, a 334 sapphire. Let's all just rest on that for a minute and think about how rare that is in any color. If it was the more traditional blue color, how rare that is. But instead, to be able to get a 334 that is actually a purple, a true, honest to goodness, unheated, all natural, that there was nothing to help out the clarity or the color. So all of that is Mother Nature. We owe it all to her own. Interesting. Should we celebrate Mother Nature today on Mother's Day as well? I think so. Because she is, I mean, think about it. All these gemstones have a mom, and it's Mother Nature. Everything we're doing is brought to you from the earth. So sometimes an organic stone will be here and there. They come from living organisms. They too then have a mother. And then, of course, Mother Earth producing everything that we bring here, from the diamonds to the precious metals to, of course, the gemstones. So it really is. Think of it like we're all celebrating together. We're celebrating Mother Nature and Mother Earth. We're celebrating the moms out there. And what a perfect way to celebrate with some great jewelry that's going to last forever and ever and ever and ever. And that's what these pieces do. So as we take a look at our 334 with a carat 18 in diamonds, and really looking at, again, all natural here, stunning bright purples. I know there's that beam of light that's going to move through the stone as the stone moves. So I'll show it on the hand here and you'll see what I mean. Here's what that does. So you can see what that's all about. Seriously, look at that purple. It is not also, it doesn't look like an amethyst either. It's not that purple. It really is. This is the essence of purple sapphire. Look at those elevators, the light traveling through it, thanks to that great clarity, bigger size, beautiful cutting, one only. It's brand new. Should be like $12,999 on any normal day. Today is not a normal day. I get to discount everything no matter how new it is, no matter how rare it is. And this is not $99.99 either. Come on in. We only have the one here, and it's decked out in diamonds. You're getting over a carat in diamonds side to side, little split shank, bigger diamond within it, great big halo of round brilliance, and one collector is going to get this one. One collector. That is it, but it's not going to be $99. Oh, do we need some help here? We need callers, and we need you quickly. We do, we do. This is really special and very, very, very rare. And all you need to do is dial. Please do early, because when I discount this way on important pieces like they are, you don't think there's really going to be just one caller. There's going to be a number of callers who are seeing the value. It's not $99. It's not even $4,999, which I do not think we've had a 3-carat sapphire ever, no matter how rare or common the color is, at this price tag. Especially when it's unheated. And it does take vanadium. You have to have vanadium to have this color. That's the only way that Mother Nature can create this color, is with that presence. Trace elements are what give gemstones their color. So that's why we'll see sapphires in blue if they have iron and titanium, pink if they have chromium. You want to get into all the different levels, we can do that, but this is one of the rare colors. It's right up there with Pad Parasha as far as rarity, and it's not even $49.99, and it may be gone already. That's always the key. Say sold as quickly as you can, because they're not going to last, and it's not even $49.99 either. And this is before your 10% off, which obviously equates to a lot of extra savings, and we love that too. But this one's going to be even better than $49.99. Come on in. Only this one, and we're going to blow it out for $3,999 with $400 extra off, so it'll be $35.99 instead. How stunning is that? And then let's see who's got it, because obviously that's not going to last. And brand new right now, so huge opportunity and value right there, and all you gotta do is say sold. And that's it, and that's one of our brand new ones. And then we've got that amazing zircon as well. And let's see, how are we doing on the request? Did you take a band too? The diamond band from earlier is still very, very popular, so we're seeing that one. I know that one's gonna go very, very quickly to sell out. And then we've got some other requests. Thank you, Kim. Was this Kim G by any chance, or a different Kim? Okay, gotcha. All right, so here we go. Kim, we got 2 requests for you. That's the idea. Everybody needs to get those requests in. Who's got the purple sapphire? That is exceedingly important. Very, very special. And look at the colors. Look at how beautiful and bright it is. It's a beauty. So that's going to be, again, $400 off. You take that, no discount. Remember, comes with a final sale. It's all going to have with your money back return policy. We love that too. And discounts normally this big, they usually are final sale, not this one. Our moms can treat themselves to anything and get it home and then decide. So Kim, we got your request. It's going to be 1114690. Take a look at this one. This is the big turquoise, and this one's going to need a little zoom. That last purple sapphire was huge. Nothing that I have in rings today is going to be as large as this one is. This is like a medallion that would be a large pendant, and yet that's all set on a platform of solid gold. It's one of the bigger, heavier rings we have in the entire inventory, and that's saying something, because we do everything right when it comes to gold. We do a lot of big gold weights. And we also have this huge, huge round, 344 of the Sleeping Beauty Mine turquoise and 99 points in diamonds. Yes. And it's not just that. Look at how the gold actually does. It's not just a flat, one-dimensional piece. You've got all this lift to the gold, and this is the way it's done on the inside. That is so, I would say, over the top. And think this is why it was made a long time ago. Do you think that with $5,000 an ounce gold prices, we're making rings like that? It'd be like $20,000 for just the gold. So we said, okay, here's the discount, here's the blowout, and here's the irony of it. It goes lower than it was when it was made. So you've got all this. That's why I say values are better today than they've ever been. And nobody understands that concept, because, well, how could they be? Gold's up and diamonds are. It's because we do things and make things here the right way. And also, with all of that, how do the prices go down? And then the values, again, if everything else is up in the world and we're going down with our prices like we are in this event, then that means the values are truly better than they've ever been before. So you've known me for values for 26 years, a decade here. And yet, they're better today than they've ever been, because here's a perfect example. And you got to call early. There's only one. It stays in the white gold, 99 points in diamonds, fully adorning, wrapping around. It's like, think of it as a big, kind of like a little pillow, only rounded. And then this piece, wait, do you see it on the hand? It's huge. So it's that statement piece. It's the cocktail ring, and it's that beautiful round turquoise we love. And here's what it looks like Oh yeah, we're gonna try it on the hand because we gotta make sure you see how large it is, but still go true to size on it because the band is pretty traditional. Here's what it looks like on. We don't see a lot of the big turquoise anymore either, so that's exciting to have that for you. And if you'd like it, it used to be even back in the day. I remember when this ring debuted and when it was $49.99. Now it is not. Just one, get your proper size. It's a little large on me, but when you get your proper size, it's gonna sit just as it should. Look at the finger coverage there that you get. It's a big old ring, we know that. And this one will be under $2,000. No way, it's $19.99. And then why not? We're taking 10% off everything, so you also get another $200 off that price as well. It makes it $17.99. Probably the biggest value in turquoise we have seen all time. And here it is again up close. One caller gets it. Who will it be? I hope it's Kim, our requester, but she did want to see something else too. So we got two very cool looks here, very different stones, but actually they work really well together. I wouldn't mind seeing one on one hand on one on the other because that is one of my favorite color combinations, anything turquoise and red. We also have the fire opal, but that's top quality. Go ahead, Allison. Which one? The butterfly one, the cross one? Kind of, yeah, exactly. You got it. Was it Lisa? Thank you, Lisa. Where's she calling from? Is she in Arizona? MD. That's Maryland. Yes, yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, Lisa. All right, so another diamond piece gone. But let me show you this one, and I'm putting them together only because they are for the same requester as my understanding. So we have 112-7914 on the left, which is the fire opal pear shape, which is our 454. And then it's got 106 in diamonds. This is that great mounting where it's almost mirror finished on the sides of the basket, so it looks like the diamonds just keep on going. It looks like they go infinitely into the basket. And that's our 454 with a carat plus. And that one's another big drop in price. You already know you can get this one for $19.99, but really $200 extra off. And if you want this one, Kim or anybody else, first callers, it's going to be just down to who can say sold first. They are one of a kind. And if you want the gigantic fire opal that may be 4.5 carats, but certainly looks like a 9 carat, that's what the opals do, less dense, so they present bigger to the eye. We'll try it on the hand here for you as well. The pear shape is divine, and that is the series color of fire opal because look, it looks like the red, not the yellow. It's not yellow, it's not orange, it's not golden. It's a downright red, this fiery, bright cherry red color. Yes, it would be like a secondary little bit of an orangey red, but really nobody would look at that and say, oh, look at your yellow stone or your orange stone. It's not like that at all. And that's why it is such high quality, best of the best. Always like to show it to you the other way because everyone has their preference. And that one's gonna be, okay, we'll take this down from the $69.99 price tag, one only, and let's give it another close-up look and make this one lowest price ever. This is down to $24.99, but it also gets that extra $250 off as well. So you do have a great value there as well. So $22.49. Let's give just maybe 30 seconds to those two. I've got another new necklace to show you. We also have Paraiba. Is our purple sapphire still here? The 3 carat pluser? That purple sapphire for that incredible price tag of $39.99, man, those are really good stones. So all natural, and we got a Paraiba. Look at the Paraiba we're gonna see. That's the round Paraiba. It also feels a little bit like that medallion style of the turquoise ring, doesn't it? And usually medallions are more for pendants, but we'll show you a really affordable pendant coming up. And then we've got a new diamond piece that my first time seeing that one, so we'll show that to you. And anything else you wanna see, these are the requests that people are asking for. Make sure, because with only 2 hours left for this big monumental Mother's Day savings discount, it is the mother of all sales. This is the time to go ahead and pick up what you like, okay? So here we go, $24.99. That's the fire opal, $19.99 on the turquoise. Are they still here? Again, with the delay that we've got in the broadcast, we're just gonna keep on moving, and rest assured that just like everything else, it's gonna go. But I do wanna show you a brand new ruby and diamond piece. We're loving our diamonds today. No surprise, I think we understand that. Look at this new piece we have. Oh, this is pretty. It's actually gonna sit like this, but I'm showing you up close here so you can see the bright, beautiful round of the rubies. And it's 1130804, and that's gonna have diamonds in the pear shape. And then it's got these beautiful, looks like a little constellation of rubies, all bezel set with texture around them, 18 karat solid gold. It's a 28-point ruby weight, 22 points in diamonds, and comes with this beautiful chain. Look at that. It's a rope texture to the 18 karat gold. We're not messing around here. This is 18 karat gold, solid throughout, go into that higher level of the gold purity. We do love that. And it's also going to be, oh, let's take a look at it on the hand for you as well, because that's where you get the size perspective of what a pretty piece this would be. July and April's birthstone together. Rubies and diamonds are so high end. Looks like we're very busy on the phone line, so a lot of our last few pieces are going. We'll find out what's what, who's getting them. Thank y'all so much. First hour is almost over, and here it is, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom, adjustable chain. Here it's going to be a little bit of an extender, not the sliding bead. Yes. Thank you. Fire opal's gone. Fire opal's gone. Turquoise is here at the moment. Let me show this on the neckline for you as well. And so this one's going to have a 16 to 18 inch adjustability. But again, all those different, you can still really fine tune it with the extender chain that you have. But that is so pretty with the open work. Love the little bit of texture you're getting. Back up close we'll go. And we'll make this really affordable. You could put a larger chain. I always like to mention that because a lot of you have the DVTYs you love to use. So that would work. There's a little extra room in that bail you can see there. So we'll make this one $999. Really affordable. In 18 karat gold, and nobody's going to get you a chain for that price anywhere else right now. So I say, hey, you get the chain and a free diamond and ruby pendant, even better. So thank you. Yes. I can look right now. I've got one hand and that's all I probably need, okay, to get the size. Let me see if I can do that for you. Who got the fire opal? Maureen. Thank you, Maureen. Enjoy that fire opal. You're watching my skills here. You're making me nervous. Look, I did it. I gotcha. It's right now a size, let's see. That looks like a 6 1/4. Yeah, 6 1/4 on that one right now. 6 1/4 at this very moment on the fire opal. Well done, Maureen. Thank you so much. And then here we go at $9.99. It's really $8.99. You do get $100 extra off on that one. And that's a one only. And it's also brand new right now. And then we've got some diamonds. Now, don't forget that huge turquoise still here. I can't believe it. That huge turquoise piece at the moment still hanging out for $17.99. That's impressive. And here we are at $8.99. On that fabulous piece. Okay, then we have top of the hour coming up in 9 minutes. We're going to bring you one of our mini top of the hours. We've got a really good heart-shaped Tanzanite. Stay with me. Plus the 3-stone 2-carat band ring. 3-stone rings are classic. We're going to do that at the noon hour. That's noon Pacific time, so keep that in mind. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to do, and we've got this big Paraiba. Now, reminder, the purple sapphire is still hanging out. This is, oh, look at that perfect colorway for Mom's Day. It's a pink, not just pink, though. It would be a pink sapphire. It was just pink. It's got a little golden undertone, so that's what makes it the super rare, the super, super unusual, the very, very specialty Paraiba sapphire. And it's item number, that'll be 1123255. And don't forget about that large 3-carat 34 purple, the turquoise. Give us a call. We're moving quickly so we can get everything up here in front of your eyes and on discount. That's really important today so we can show you as many things as possible, including all of your requests to get y'all covered. But here is the 105 unheated Paraiba sapphire. And check out that diamond weight, a carat 68 of tapered baguettes and rounds. It goes rounds first, tapered baguettes spinning. They don't actually move, but you get the idea because they're angled. And then another row of rounds on the very outside to bring it all together. So it's really the likes of a triple halo, and yet so rare to see another unheated, this time in the round cutting. Medallion style unheated Paraibas have that pinky golden, and look at that, and the split shank just to anchor it because it is a large piece, as you will see showing now. There it is on the hand, so you can really see how big and bold that piece is. And again, one only here, so it's gonna fly. It is so specialty, 19,000 it's not gonna be. We're gonna do a lot better than that. Huge opportunity here, and yep, 105. Love that it's over a carat. It's always a major, major, major threshold to reach when you're talking about any sapphire, but especially the Paraibas. And it's no longer, it's not gonna be $99.99 either. Remember, these are markdowns beyond. I get to mark it down, you get to mark it down. We all get to do our own round of discounting for our Mother's Day finale. Here we go, and all you got to do is dial first and fast. That's it, and you can be on the lines ready to go so that when that price tag does come crashing down, you're there to say yes before anybody else can. That's always a huge advantage you have, and again, that's why you dial in really, really quickly. So again, welcome on in. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Glad you're with us today. A couple hours left to go, and this one's not even $99.99 or $49.99. So again, prices just keep coming down. That's 75% off already. Already 75% off. Where are you getting fine jewelry for 75% off? This is, and yet we still got 10% more coming off the price tag. When you say yes, that's going to be the key. But before you do, let me take it even lower for you, even better. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $49.99. Let's go $39.99. That way you can choose either the purple or the Padparasha and get either one or both, if you're a sapphire collector, for $35.99 instead. How does that sound? So that is really important. And yes, $39.99, $400, it goes backwards off of that. We've got yellow diamonds coming up, diaspores coming up, Tanzanite coming up. I can't wait for this heart shape. Are you guys thinking top of the hour, heart shape? Do you think it's time? Should we catch up before hopefully everybody gets out to brunch? Let's do that. I know, some of you might be at brunch already. Who knows? It's hard to tell. When you got a nationwide broadcast, everyone's on a different time schedule, right? So here is what's coming up. So pleased with the way this turned out. And the museum reserve, that is called the best Tanzanite in the world, AKA Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. So we'll bring that out at the top of the hour. It's about 6 minutes from right now. So that's going to be on the way. And then here's that big diamond piece I was telling you about. Since we're loving our diamonds today more than anything, seems to be the trend of the day is diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. So let me show you a two-tone look. I've never seen this one before, so yeah, new it is. And look at this. Yellow diamond, yellow gold, little fingerprint. Let me see if I can get that off. It's 1127585, and it comes with the chain, but everything here is either platinum or 18 karat gold. So your bail is done with this little diagonal stripe of white diamonds amongst the yellow gold. And then we do the flip-flop reverse. We do the really cool platinum with the yellow diamonds. So very nicely done. And platinum and 18 karat, 52 points on that center yellow. And then you have the 48 points. No, that's not right. It's not 48 points. So it says 48 points, but it's not. So I'm going to call it 4.8 points. That's what I'm going to call it. I think they just missed the decimal point and put it in the wrong place. But I'll call it, yeah, there we go. That sounds better. That's a very specific diamond weight. Yeah, that's really specific. But we'll call it 4 points so that nobody's confused. But here we are with the diamonds and the two-tone and the really special look with the yellow. See how the yellow's behind it? And look at those beads. Have you ever seen this before where the beads are actually elevating it? So really cool piece. Bigger bail, so you can use a different chain if you want to, but it's already a substantial box link chain in platinum. And it is going to have 2 adjustable lengths. So it's going to be 16 inches. Let's take a look at it from a distance. Nice way to do white and yellow. White and yellow. And also white and yellow in your metal and white and yellow in your diamonds. And this one will be, oh, $49.99. I think I could do better than that. Let's take a look at it here with the ruler just to give you an idea of the length first of all, and then we're going to try it on. But the length is going to be, there it is, 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. I've got the chain being that smooth but also heavy box link. Here it is from a distance away as well. So you can see that's a really classic style too. I don't think that has to be something that you wait for a special occasion to wear. I think you just wear it. Just wear it and enjoy it and love it. It looks great. It's got a nice little substantial, you can tell, a lot of platinum and gold weight there too, because it's really that blocked design. So everything's really highlighted. It also helps to make that stone look a lot bigger. You know, when we put bezels or borders around anything, kind of makes that little bit, that larger illusion, gives you a much larger look. So tons of requests coming up. Love those too. Thank you for all of those. And let's get this one out the door for under $2,000. We'll go $16.99 on the platinum and 18 karat gold. And then Brenda and Abby and Monica, we've got all your requests coming up next. So if, ooh, Monica, I just realized this is one of my favorite rings of all time, and I didn't even realize it was still available. So, okay, great. Good to show some of my favorites. And then, oh, that beautiful, beautiful heart-shaped Rubellite that we have coming up. Yay, I love your request. And Brenda, we've got a gorgeous Imperial for you. So lots of great requests coming up. If I named your name, you might want to get on the phone lines now because we have 3 minutes. We're going to do 3 requests in 3 minutes. How does that sound? Starting with, and these are in no particular order, just the order that they were handed to me. Brenda, we're going to start you off here first with your Imperial topaz. But again, we have 3 minutes. We're going to do 3 requests, okay? So you get 1 minute presentations, then our top of the hour. But here's our 203. 112-6386 is the item number. That's a huge, more pink than it is golden in the Imperial, which is all natural, one source Brazilian material. The Ouro Preto mine has given us one of its gems. It's 112-6386. It is our 203, 86 points, signature mounting, and it's in white gold only. This is fabulous. It's all finished on the inside. We're going to go rapid fire on these requests, so come on in and let us help you with your favorite piece, because no better price than what you're going to see and get today. The savings are huge. And this one, look at the finishing. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is beautiful. We've got white gold only. I'll make sure it gets a little coat of rhodium there. And look at that. More pink than it is golden. That puts it at the absolute top rarity of Imperial topaz. And that's going to be, well, we got a brand new discount here. No longer $79.99. It's one of the bigger ones we have. Here's what it looks like from the other angle, just to show you pear shape pointing away. That's what it looks like from that perspective. So comfortable. And it's only $3,999 today. Then we've got, we're going to do the Rubellite next, the heart-shaped Rubellite. So Abby, that's your request if you want to jump in on the phone lines. And then Monica, you're next. Yes, and let me know. You're waiting on this one? Oh, you've got Abby waiting. Great. Well, hers is coming up right now. Take a look at this Rubellite heart shape. Oh, perfect. We love our heart shapes. We've been really featuring heart shapes all week for Mom's Day. And this just is one of the most glorious stones. Look at that. Stunning, stunning, bright, vibrant. This is that what I call the exclamation point of pendants, because it has that long lean bail, that stiletto style of yellow gold. It's 1128458. It's 4 carat 68 on that Rubellite, and also it's going to have no diamonds. One of our few no diamond pieces. And Brenda, let me know on the Imperial if that's what you're looking for or not. Monica, yours is next, and then we got our top of the hour. But if you'd like the Rubellite pendant, make sure you see the length here because it's 1 inch. But let's verify that, and then we've got Monica's request coming up, and you can go ahead and get on the phone lines because we don't want you to miss out on your piece that you're already thinking about. Here's what it looks like on the hands. You can see one thing about Rubellite, you want that glow. It's very difficult to get that because it is a more saturated and usually more included of the tourmaline family, which they're usually all included. There it is at 1 inch. Here it is on the neckline, stays in yellow gold, or I suppose if you give us a little bit extra time, we could always change that if you'd prefer the white gold instead. But a real statement. There's something simple, almost minimalistic, while still giving you a really big, gorgeous heart shape in the Rubellite. And this one is affordable. Yes, Imperial's gone. Was it Brenda who got it? Oh, we don't know yet. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. If you'd like the Rubellite, down from how much? Thank you, Brenda. Enjoy it. And let's do this. Instead of $49.99 for the Rubellite heart shape, we're going to go, I'm actually going to go more than half off. $2,500 seems very fair. Let's keep going. Let's make it $23.99 for the Rubellite heart shape, and it's a huge stone, almost 5 carats. So that's tremendous, and we're so excited to bring that to you, and one only there. Good luck, okay? So that's $23. You're going to save about $240, so it'll be just a little over $2,000 to get it, and then Monica, you're next. Your request is next, and top of the hour will be coming up right after the wide, beautiful lacy diamond band, one of my favorite rings. Do you have the Rubellite? Thank you so much. Enjoy that. Rubellite is now gone. I'm trying to be so delicate with this one. And then here comes 11303399, which is the designer quattrofoil cigar band cut out lacy detailed designer ring. I love it. It's 11303399. That's Monica's request. 18 karat gold here. Going big time. Yes. This one, sure, I can get you the size and then I'll try it on for you as well. Quick little mention of the size here. Right now it's so tough to pick up the glare. 6 3/4 on this one right now. Take a look. Fits more like, it fits a little bit more like, again, it's a wider band. So it's going to fit a little more snug than that. You may want to go up a little bit on the size just for it to be true. And then you see here, wider, all the way. This is like lace, but just rolled in diamonds. If you could do a diamond encrusted lace, I've seen it done where crystals are actually threaded or sewn into lace. Stunning, stunning. This is the look of diamonds woven into lace. And it's 18 karat solid gold, 2 full carats in diamonds. Easy to wear because it sits low profile. And this is truly one of my favorites we've ever seen. That distinctive quattrofoil design ×3. Really looks like an eternity band without being one. You can see how it narrows in the back here a little bit, but I would recommend, I wear a size 5.5 and this one is only a little bit big. So, and it's a 6 and what I say, it was a 6 1/4, 6.5, let me check again, 6 3/4. So I would say go up a little bit on this one just for comfort, just so it's true. And let's make this one $29.99 with a discount of 10%, which makes it $300 extra off. So you're getting it for $26.99, and then we will do our fabulous welcome to our top of the hour and our heart-shaped Tanzanite coming up. So that's going to be on the way. Can't wait. A big value on the way here today, and keep those requests coming. We want to get all of those in, but this ring has got to go. Lowest it'll ever be, and remember, it's 18 karat gold, and it's a good, what, 3/4 of an inch wide or so. So it's a really impressive style, and the first caller can get it, whomever that would be. So that's why you want to doubt on the, never mind, it's gone. That one's gone as well. Congratulations. Well, it's the top of the hour, and I really want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for being with us. We're done. The piece, all 3 requests are 3 for 3 sold out. That's what we want to continue to do today as we treat all of our moms to the biggest sale event we do, 10% off, no final sale. I'm Lauren Blair. Good to be with you guys today. As always, love spending Mother's Day together. It's a significant day. Day. And for those that are celebrating Mother's Day today, if you're a mom out there, for all of our moms of children and grandchildren and fur babies and pets, and I always like to throw in the husbands too. If you're motherly at all, we wish you a very special day. And for those who it's a tougher day for, we want to send you a little hug as well. So we're thinking of all of you today and celebrating together with a big finale to our sale event, which is 10% off everything you see, which is why so many requests are coming in. Keep those coming. We're going to start with something brand new for this hour, which is our heart shape. Feels very apropos for the day. Heart-shaped Tanzanite is here, and it's our big 4-carat 12. And the way it's set, this is a custom mounting to suit this stone so beautifully, and what a great way to celebrate a heart shape today with this. I love it. The exaggerated lobes of the design itself are just, to me, so fabulous the way that looks. I love the way that one looks with that diamonds that go all the way around to really accentuate the heart-shaped stone, which is so incredible, but then to get that extra mirror finishing top and bottom as well. Look at that. 113-1202 is your item number. So this is extremely important, and I think I'm going to have to give it a little extra polish because I was trying it on, so no doubt there's a little fingerprint on it. And it's our 412, really one of the size really ranges that we see a lot of requests for because it makes it very wearable, but it does have this very accentuated style. So nobody's going to miss, because sometimes a heart shape can look like a pear shape. This one really accentuating every last detail that makes it so special of the heart-shaped stone. Museum Reserve, of course, it's a 412. It has a diamond weight that is exactly 1 carat in size, which you see goes really wide on the band, comes up to support that larger presence across the top, which is amazing. And then again, those details, having that border of mirror finishing that you have there from top and bottom, that's so impressive. And we're going to do something wild for our top of the hour. We always like to start the big top of the hour with something exceptional, and this definitely is. So thrilled to bring it to you. Let's help everybody out. Welcome in. Treat Yourself Day is here. All of our moms should be doing just that. And what a day to do it. No excuse not to, with the big savings you get on everything that we've brought you, and everything that if you've missed something in the last couple of days and there's still something you want to check on availability, well, absolutely, you should do that too. But that's what we're going to do, is carry this whole show with requests here for the next 2 hours as our finale. But here's what we have in the 412. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the brilliance of that stone, and then let's try it on for you as well so you can see the presence it's going to have. I had to admire it a little myself there. Oh, look at that. The reds are stunning. The amount of reds coming through on this stone are something very special. It is what we expect of Museum Reserve, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. So we only have the one in white, yellow, rose, by the way. You do get the option to change the gold color. And just a couple of weeks ago, I had this one saved. I thought it'd be a perfect Mother's Day featured piece here, and I really wanted to save it. So we actually had this the other day at $59.99 as our go-to. That was before the sale started. So automatically right now, you would take $600 off because it's $59.99, 10% off. You've got a couple hours to shop the 10% off until that is indeed gone and done. But what I'm just going to do here exclusively is bring you a little auction moment, because I want to make sure everybody has as much affordability as possible. The last thing I want you to do is have to say, I'll wait for another day. There should be no waiting, because obviously the values don't get better than where they're at. So this is the time to take advantage. And again, welcome in. Happy Mother's Day. Keep the requests coming as well. We only have 2 hours. We're not here 24/7. So we got 2 more hours to shop the Mother's Day event, which is a once-a-year spectacular. It's a great chance to pick up again some of the more museum pieces as well, because the bigger the piece, the bigger the savings. So we recommend doing that as well. But here we are with our $59.99. Should be. Saved it for today. Wanted to make sure it was kind of one of the benchmark cornerstones of our big finale of the sale event. And we're going to put it on the auction block, which should not be happening on a big sale event. It is right now. So take a look. We're going to bring it down in price and make it a lot better than $59.99 as well. Come on in. It's not $5,000 to start. I want to get everybody a chance here at one of our last heart shapes. The only other heart shapes I'm going to have are coming up, I believe, next week. They should be here, and they're like 20-carat pendants. So vastly different than what we're seeing here, because A, they're pendants, and B, they're going to be 20 carats, so the price will be different, and the whole look. So let's make this really simple and easy here and send it out for better than 5. Come on in. We need your participation here, and I promise we will do this right. We will make it so irresistible. That's important. And what we're doing right now is not even $5 or $4 or even $3,500. We could go $3,000. Yeah, I'm thinking $3,000 is just about as good as it's going to be. $3,000 to open $10 increments plus your 10% off when we still have diamond specials on the way, including a 3-stone 2-carat ring. And we still have some pieces from earlier that you know we'll be recapping so they can go too. But here we are with a $3,000 open and no open. When heart shapes have been, in the last couple of weeks, the #1 requested Tanzanite cut, actually across the board. I have had heart shape requests for all different stones, most of which we don't have. It's a really, really rare cut. What about this? So there is no doubt that you are saving and saving and saving and saving some more. We're going to go even lower on the auction open, and it's still $10 increments, and keep in mind there will still be 10% off. Best part of the auction today, when this is why they're not supposed to happen, is because we're starting under cost already. I may be going lower just to get every bit of anybody who's interested on the phone lines. We want to make sure you can have this, but it's also still going to take you 10% off. So whatever you bid, you won't even pay. No matter what wherever it ends at, no matter what it goes for, you will not pay what you bid, because an auction item will still be part of everything, which means you'll still take 10% off. So you get an even bigger value, a bigger savings, and that's on some of our more important pieces like what we're looking at now. And because we love a 4-carat, remember there's a ton of gold in this one and a lot of diamonds. We know 1-carat in diamonds, how valuable they are. We're going to go significantly less than $3,000 to get this started and get everybody in. Give you the chance of a lifetime when there still is a money-back return policy. There's still that guarantee in place. You're still choosing your gold color. You're getting your ring size. You're getting it shipped to the doorstep for free. All of that, and it's not going to be $3,000 to start? How interesting is that? Well, let's keep on going since we're still looking for an open on this heart shape. 4-carat plus. Let's take it even lower and go 29. You know what? Skip it. Not 29, not 28, not 27. It's Mother's Day. It's here. Let's celebrate with the best of the best. Heart-shaped jewelry. And yet something so amazing that is found nowhere else. The best of the best in Tanzanite that's ever been mined in that one source. And it's not 27. Or 26. Let's go $2,500 to get this started. Now that makes no sense in terms of what Tanzanite goes for, what gold goes for, what diamonds go for. And how about the fact that there would also be right now $250 off, $250 off. So we're just looking for an open. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started. And we still have a few pieces from earlier. We'll be recapping as well. We've got really special diamond pieces today. Really, really good. Really good. The 3-stone 2-carat is amazing. The diamond studs, earrings we're going to have, perfect for gifting and everybody out there. I mean, truly a size that works for everybody. And now we're looking for 25 with no open yet, 40 seconds left to go. The other Tanzanites I have one pendant that's a 3-carat. I have a ring that's an 11-carat. Yes. Something about this visual, the heart shape with the red flashes, matching the pink and the red roses. Everything's just working. I'm very aesthetically pleased right now. It's just so pretty, and the significance. I love good, meaningful jewelry. I think a lot of us do. Like the idea of something meaningful in jewelry, something that you wear that has a heart, meaning like not literally a heart necessarily, but just has a feeling, a sentiment behind it, maybe given to you by a special person or commemorating a special event or a certain milestone or a certain anything. It really, jewelry is so meaningful, and so much of what we love and collect is going to be those types of pieces. Now, do we have the open? We do. Oh, good. We do have the open at 25. Well, good. But not a lot of activity here. So we do have the open, so we know one thing to be true right now, it's going to sell. We know that. We've got the open here. We'll see who that is. We have $2,500. It will get a home today. That's great news. Somebody sees the value. But on what is obviously a busier day, you know, not everybody's going to be with us today live. So I want to make sure that obviously these auctions only are good for the live show. You can't call in later and bid on something that's already sold to somebody else. So this is why it's so important. And you never know what piece is going to be auctioned off. And it just so happens that really one of our higher end, most sought after, most in demand, feels very, very significant for the day pieces is on the auction block, and saving you a ton of money by doing that. And let's not forget, your bid is going to be backwards as well, because you'll save off that bid, whatever that winning bid is. And speaking of winning bids, we're going to find out who it is and what the bid is in 2 minutes time. That's going to be it. I am shocked this is only one bidder so far. Maybe I shouldn't be. I've done a number of Mother's Days. This would be my 10th Mother's Day with you guys. So, yep, I know that it's one of those days that some people are out eating brunch and toasting champagne and doing things like that and hanging out with the kids. So, we're just glad you made a little time for us here so you can get these values and get these deals. But this one will be gone in 2 minutes only. So, last call here, 2-minute clock, and that'll be a done deal. So, who is our leader at $2,500? Allison, that's you, right? Who is that on the phone lines that's at 25? Wonderful. And where's she calling from?
She is calling from California.
Really? Nearby?
Palmdale?
Yeah, that's not far at all. It's like a little east of us. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Hey, Brenda. Neighbor. All right, so here we go. Final 90 seconds. It might be staying in California. But here it is. One final look, and the heart shape. Isn't it lovely? And only going to be with all those diamonds around it, something very special, built really well. Love the way it's got the scroll work through the sides. Look at this. Heavy gold. You see all that pave, which just gets wider and wider and wider as it reaches the outside edge of that heart shape there. Stunning. 2,500. Last call. 70 seconds left to go. And only one bidder so far. So, okay, that's really nice. That's a good value there. We got some big earring specials coming up. We'll have our diamonds in our 3-stone band. We also have, check on the, if anyone needs to see the 5-stone band that we featured yesterday, we are going to have the final piece to the diamond suite coming up today. We had the pendant on Friday, the ring yesterday. We'll have the earrings today. Earring studs that are coming up. Also have some heart-shaped purple Paraiba in a bigger size than what I showed you earlier. And anything else you're looking for, requests are welcome to get those in. 35 seconds remaining. Brenda, it looks like it's yours. I think it's staying here with us. Not with us, but in the state. Not with us here, but nearby. And that sounds good too. Now we will have a pendant, as I mentioned. We do have a trillion Tanzanite in a really, reminds me of a shooting star. It looks very celestial. That's going to be the pendant if you need a little preview. Look at the reds in that stone. I always tell you the trillions are going to be vibrant. That's going to be coming up. So we'll have that a little bit later. Last call in the heart shape. Then we have Moonstone in a ring. I tried pendants. Didn't have any luck with the last couple of days with Moonstone pendants, but I do have a Moonstone ring actually today. That's a beauty. 3-stone ring there. We'll have the diamond studs and some diaspore, and anything else you might be looking for is a big diamond ring, a yellow diamond. This one's gone, by the way. Thank you so much. That's out of here. Look at this. This is a big yellow diamond ring. That's an oval yellow diamond. It's already a 109, and it's got a carat 74. So if you want, I'll tell you, our biggest values are in Tanzanite and yellow diamonds. So I want to highlight what we have today in those two. Now, speaking of yellow diamonds, this is not a yellow diamond, but it sure looks like a yellow diamond. But I don't have an 11 karat 85 yellow diamond in my possession. I do have an 11 karat 85 zircon that looks like a yellow diamond, so we'll show you 112-8622 right now, and that is the big zircon right there. Look at that cushion cut. Isn't that fabulous? And it's bright and bold and designer, and yeah, a couple of baguettes on each side. Tapered, they're not really tapered baguettes, but they are tapered in the way they're set. So it creates that little chevron V on either side. Oh, I see some red on the prong. I thought it was a reflection at first. But no, I think it's actually on the prong, and I don't know what that is. Probably some rogue pen or marker. I don't know. Let's see if I can scrub it off. I don't know. Working on it. Enjoy the little snowstorm on the screen while I use a little elbow grease to try and do some polishing of a prong. And hopefully better. Okay, not completely gone, but better. All right, so did the best I could. Here we go. It's our 1185. It is 35 points in baguettes and one caller. No longer $89.99. I love giving away jewelry because you just kind of like the obvious, set the price and say bye-bye. That's as simple as we make it here. It's really easy, really beautiful bowl. Look at the sparkle and the brilliance from a zircon, which for those who don't know gemstones that well yet, zircon is not a zirconia. Okay, let's make that clear, because that question is asked no doubt by somebody out there right now. Oh, I didn't think that this network TVON did fake stone. Again, it's not zirconia. That's a look-alike. That's a name for a man-made simulant of diamond. This is not that. And of course, this is zircon. It's actually the stone that's considered the oldest in all the gemstone kingdom, like 4 billion years old. So it's got a lot of history. It's got a lot of heritage. And now, finally, designers in the last couple of years have finally jumped on board and jumped on the bandwagon and started doing VIP custom pieces in zircon for their clientele, their really high-end clientele. And everyone's realizing, oh, that's a cool stone. And yet, It's something we've been showing forever and ever, and yet they are so specialty and so rare and beautiful thanks to their double refraction. And then you start getting really saturated colors like this, and yes, they do have a similarity very much like diamonds, what you would see, because the sparkle is there. So we've got one here. Let's blow it out, shall we? It's our $11.85. We got the $89.99. I'll take it even lower than that. Send it on out. We got our last little bit of show here. Mother's Day coming to an end here in about 90 minutes. Let's make this really, really specialty. And yes, at the bottom of this hour, the diamond studs will be here. We'll do diamond studs, then we got the diamond 3-stone ring at the top of the hour. Good news, we've loved white diamonds so far today. You got more of them on the way. Stay with us to see what they're all about. Here's what this one looks like on the hand. It's gorgeous. Look at that. That is fabulous. Is that sparkling more now that it's from a distance away? I think it is. And yet, it's not going to be 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. Or $49.99. Brand new drop in the price for our Mother's Day Sunday. It is only $3,999 with an extra $400 off. So $35.99 instead on that beauty there. And it is so beautiful. That is, again, I would love, people ask me all the time, you must have a 4-carat or a 5-carat yellow diamond. I see the 1 carats. Do you have anything larger? The answer is no. The largest yellow diamond I have is 3. So to be able to get an $11.85 that looks like it while you're still getting a natural from the earthstone, very impressive, and $400 off. Some of the bigger savings you're going to see on any jewelry piece today. Okay, let's keep on moving. We got more on the way for you. And we're looking for requests too, because we got a nice little flurry in the first hour. Want to keep those going so we can show you everything it is that you might want to see on the show, as I'm about to show you a couple of earring studs that are going to go absolutely wild, because they're some of the largest earring studs we have. We're going to do a nice little drop in the price on whether you're looking for mandarins, diamonds, or Mahenge spinels. So we've got earrings on the way. I'm not thrilled with the price, so I'm going to have to do something there. Let me work on that. I also have Sphene, by the way. It's a 5-carat 67. We do have another zircon that's quite large in the pink. It's a 1378. The only zircon that's going to get you larger than that one is this one. Look at that. That's a pink trillion in a wall of gold and diamonds. Seriously, that is the coolest thing I've seen. It's yeah, a little more modern, not for everybody. It's a very large ring. It is a pink zircon. We're going up here to a 1378. It's 1127752. Let me know if you would like that pink 1378 trillion. And look at the gold band. Textured and ribbed. Mirror finish, which is harder to tell right now until I do that. And then diamonds along the one side that is like that really cool speared style where it's graduated diamonds, 9 points there. So this one's cool. It's been enormous amounts of money, and I think we can understand why. It's our premier private collection. It's a step up from the private collection. It's the pink that was only discovered back in Ceylon in 2020, so not all that long ago, and it's gone. And now we have this massive amount of gold, which is white or yellow, so go ahead. I think you probably just want to stay straightforward with the white gold. That would probably be the best bet there with that color. But look at the different colors coming from that zircon. Isn't that just wild, isn't it? And here's what it looks like on, because I know we're all curious. Well, I don't usually see rings that are the size of this. That's the perspective you need to see, because it's quite sizable. And it's our 1378. We're going to blow it out. Huge value here. Some of the most undeniable brilliance. Again, better than diamonds. If I had a pink diamond that was 14 carats, it still would not sparkle like this one does. So a couple of museum zircons. Didn't hurt anybody on a Mother's Day special. Look at this one. I love it. It's not even going to be, though, when we started at 17,000 and then it came down from there, and then last time it was 12, and then it's been reduced to as far as $99.99. And that pretty much has been the earrings it's received. Today, knowing that it's a little bit designer, unusual, specialty, all the things, let's try to get it at home. Because there's always somebody out there for every individual piece. And for those of us, myself included, who really enjoy and relish something different and bold, this is it. If you are not scared of big jewelry, not scared of big stones, want a lot of brilliance, boy, there's not going to be a stone out there that gives you much more brilliance than this does. It's not even 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. We're tumbling to a new low. We're giving it away when you consider how much gold is in this ring. And it's not even 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or $59.99. New price drop, lowest price ever. It is $54.99, which is going to save you another $550. So yes, it's going to be under $5,000 for the largest zircon we have in jewelry, and here it is, and one only. So that'll be it in that $54.99, but again, under $5,000. Let me know on that one. Then we got to move. Mother's Day is almost halfway over as far as our show is concerned. So that's really crucial to remember. And let me know if you'd like that zircon. $5,499, but $550's off. So it's going to be under $5,000. Take advantage of that. We still will bring you the big yellow diamond, which our most popular values are yellow diamonds. We are only 7 minutes away from the diamond studs, which are incredible. And let's do a little giveaway on some Moonstone jewelry. Ring. We needed a ring. We've had too many pendants that you guys have said, nope, give me the ring. So here it is. This is the Moonstone in a ring with the diamonds on either side. It's 1130495. We're going to come in closer here and look at our 171 Moonstone. This is the faceted Moonstone that we love so much. And yet, you've been asking me the last couple days for rings. So here it is with the 3-stone style. I can give you a price that's going to just give it away and make this as simple and easy as possible. It is our 171, 20 points in the diamonds among just the two, so 10 points each. And then you've got the 3-stone style, which is oh so iconic and classic, wearable, giftable, Wonder Ring appropriate as well. But this is, yikes, we're gonna do some giving jewelry away because I've had a lot of higher end this show so far. 83 minutes in, now 84 minutes in, we've had a lot of higher end. A lot of museum. Let's make sure you still have affordable options like this one. Here's what we're going to do. Make it really easy right now. The Moonstone is stunning. And the triple diamond style, simple, easy, kind of like the opposite and the antithesis to what we just saw in that zircon as far as here's a ring that everybody can wear. It doesn't mean that if you still like bold jewelry, you can still wear this and enjoy this because it's that really beautiful, bolder gem presence. Remember, it's a 171, but it really does look like larger because when you get these Moonstones, they're fabulous in every way, but also they give you more look than they do carat weight. So that's crucial to remember as well. And we're even changing the gold color. So whatever gold you think you like the best with your Moonstone, it's no problem. We're going to make that happen. And yet the value is under, well, we're not going to do $19.99. It's a big Sunday special. We've got a better price tag for you on the way, but all you need to do is dial because here's what it looks like on the hand. You know, everybody can wear it. Everybody can enjoy it. The styling is everything in classic. Look at the different colors. It really tends to pick up a lot of what you're wearing. So always I'm going to have more color now because now you've got not a white background behind it, but a skin tone behind it. So already you're getting a nice little backdrop. And then you have, look at this. I've got pinks, kind of a pinky lavender. Look at the pinks and lavenders coming through. The blues and the greens. Every color is still there, but in a softer pastel, really pretty, really feminine style. And yet it's not even $9.99 for the ring. Okay, Moonstone lovers, we've got your chance to pick it up right here and now. And if you think it's going to last, it's not even $9.99, so I don't think there's any way that this is going to stay with us here today. No question, it's going. So all you need to do, dial in quickly, make sure you're on the lines because you still got 10% off coming your way. Marsha, we've got your request next. And it's only $888, which means it's really $7.99 at checkout in your choice of gold color as well. So that'll be the white, the yellow, or the rose gold with the big diamonds on the sides. And they're 10 pointers. Those are not little itty bitties. That's a really impressive style. And don't forget, we're going to get you the unheated purple. We had so many good purple sapphires of late, but there's a brand new drop. Yay! We got a new discount on the purple sapphire, Marsha. You're going to love it. If you loved it before, you're going to love it even more here today. So that's going to be coming up. Any other requests, get them in. We want to keep those requests going. Let's do nothing but requests for the next 90 minutes. That would be the best thing. Yes, we'll still bring you those diamond top of the hours, our bottom of the hour stud specials coming up, but this is where we need requests as well. $7.99. Wow. And yeah, that's going to be gone in a hurry. There is no way, just for the record, no way to do a gold band just like this. If you're just looking at a gold band and that's it, just the gold band. If that was it, that was all that was at stake. It's not happening for $7.99. Now you're getting Moonstone with the bigger diamonds in your choice of gold. Maybe you want to go with the yellow gold. Maybe you'd rather go with the rose gold. Maybe you've always liked it in the white gold. Either way, that's totally up to you. You're going to decide, but that's the beauty of it. No extra charge for the gold change, the sizing, nothing. So you've got a really good chance to pick it up. All right, next up, $7.99 on that one. We got Marsha's request. Thank you, Marsha, for the request. This is one of the more beautiful, I would say it's like a highway ring, but it's still really, it's housing one of the better stones we've ever had. And usually a highway ring is just that. It's just a multiple series of band rings together. This is still bringing and showcasing a bright, super clean, purple sapphire that is also unheated, untreated. It's 1130061. And no, this is not going to stay here. It's giving us everything. It's got yellow gold and white gold. It's got diamonds galore. It's still a bridge style too, because in a way, it's not your traditional bridge, but look, the yellow diamonds, or rather the yellow gold and the diamonds within it are going all the way underneath that platform with the center. And you've got this series of gold that's going to come back and be a little crisscross in the back, so it's comfortable to wear. 51 points. How about that clarity, showing it off by seeing the diamonds through the stone? And it's been dropped, I don't think this has even been on the air more than 3 times, and yet it's been dropped 5 times. So it's been getting reductions in while it's sitting in a vault. That's exciting. Take a look at this. And now today, the biggest drop of all, as we look at that purple sapphire on the hand and how the outside edges of the white gold and white diamonds are coming up and really meeting up with the points of that really lavish marquise. Do we love this? At better than even 89 or 59 or 49. It's under 3,000. And actually, I was shocked because the Carat 94 Marquise Unheated Purple, never lose this price. We're going to do better than $39.99. It's actually better than $3,000. Let's go $24.99. It makes it $22.49 at checkout. There's only one, and it's by far the most affordable. I had 2 brand new purple sapphires last night, or yesterday rather, in the daytime, and they were not even that price. So very good. That one's gone. Here's our Moonstone yet again, which was 1130495. Just want to revisit. We just had to get to that request. Thank you on that one. That one's gone. Purple sapphires hanging out with Marcia now. And then here we go with this Moonstone for $7.99 at checkout. And then let's get on to, there is a very large Moonstone if anybody's looking for a 9 carat that also has 2 carats in diamonds. Almost. Look at this. This is the, there's the other side of Moonstone, which has got quite a bit of gold, and it's 18 karat, and it's a large Moonstone. It's not exactly inexpensive, but it is a markdown. So we've got that one here if you want to go the highest end Moonstone. We have a great looking color change fiend. Some Paraibas are here that are some big greens. They've actually got 3 to 4 to 5 carats in size, so those are exciting. And yellow diamond and hoops and studs are now. Yay. Okay, so it's time for our diamond studs. This is what ownership believes is the very biggest value of the entire weekend. So it was saved for the big Mother's Day finale. It was the finale of the event. We started this event on Wednesday. I couldn't agree more because although it was the diamond band that stole the show yesterday, look at this. I should say you stole from the show yesterday, because if you got the diamond band, you stole from the show. But this is where I have, look at this. I got all 3 gold colors, so if you've ever wondered, how do I decide? We've got the white gold, the yellow gold, and the rose gold all to show you, and forgive me if they're fingerprinted because it looks like they should have been steam cleaned before their debut. But here we are with the diamond stud. I would say white gold's always what I recommend with our white diamonds because it shows them off the best, but look at all these color options you have. In the, ooh, I like the rose gold too. That's so unique. You don't see a lot of studs offered out there anywhere in rose gold, and we like to say, yeah, you can still get them in rose gold if you're looking to add to the set. Now it's 112-0744. Thank goodness we're using an old item number here. I love that. So this is really the moment. It's the halfway point of the show. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Glad you're with us today. Thank you for spending a little bit of this very important day with me. I really appreciate that so much. I got to say, it's nice to be with my TVON family. When you can't be with your real family, it's good to be with the TVON family. So glad you're here, and happy Mother's Day. Wouldn't miss the show for the world. It's a one that we celebrate all of our moms and do it in a big way, and obviously 10% off we love. So here we are with, I know it was about the diamond pendant on Friday. You loved it. The 5-stone ring was here yesterday. You loved it. Now we're going to show you the 50-point diamond stud earrings that are perfect for anybody, anywhere. What I mean is we sometimes have more than one stud. Sometimes we have more than one piercing these days. It's the thing. So this is the stud that can go primary or second, third, fourth, fifth, really how many of you have. It's a style that works because when they get to the 1 carat size, that doesn't always work in second, third, fourth. And likewise, when they're too small, if they're 1/4 carats or 30 pointers, they're not going to be big enough for the primary piercing. So this is really an earring you can wear in any piercing you have. It's also unisex styling, can be for men or ladies. And we're loving that they're discounted so mightily today to bring you this value. So it's 112-0744. And they're 50 points, at least. Sometimes it's going to be more than that. It's a 1/4 carat minimum in each earring, set in solid gold, which is not easy to do these days anyways, because there's a lot of gold here. That's about $550 worth of gold by itself. So the gold is not just something that can be forgotten or pushed aside. To consider that now, but that's not going to be at stake here, and you're about to see why. This is really the star of the entire event, which started on Wednesday. This is day 5. It is the final now. You got literally 87 minutes now to shop 10% off. So here's the great big diamond special that is also very giftable. And I know we're a selfish bunch here. We like to shop for ourselves. I get it. It's fine jewelry. Typically, a lot of people do shop for fine jewelry for themselves. That's usually how this industry works. And that way we ensure we get what we really, really want, really, really like. And it's very, styled specifically to us. A stud is classic. So this is a moment to think about, could it be gifting at the end of the year, holidays like Christmas and Hanukkah? Could it be something you're thinking about? There might be an occasion coming out in October, but you know this would be perfect, and you don't want to wait and run the risk of paying a lot more as the summertime wears on here. As we get into fall, those events, let me tell you something, you're not going to get a better value than what we're offering right here, right now, today. And I know some of you have studs. I'm not shopping to jewelry novices here. I know that. We're shopping with jewelry pros here. Some of you guys are in the business. Some of you know. Some of you have been shopping for jewelry for decades. Some of us have been shopping together for decades. This is something that is a great giftable, but it's also sometimes an upgrade moment. If you got studs a long time ago from me or anyone else, they probably weren't VS stones. They probably weren't, perfectly cut round brilliants. They probably weren't set in maybe even solid gold. This is what you get here that really makes it oh so important because of the fact that it's done in this way, where you get the 50 points minimum quarter carat. Let me scoot them over a little bit here just to show you this is really where choose maybe more than one gold color. Get a couple pairs. If you're like me, I have to buy earrings in bulk, whether it's hoops or studs or anything else, because I have a lot of piercings. And they don't look good when they're naked. They don't look good when there's nothing in them. And so at all times, I got to have 13 earrings on. And I really do enjoy the fact that you could actually, if the value's right, which it will be, you can get the opportunity to get more than one, whether it is for generous gift giving, the perfect graduation gift for that somebody coming up. I know that my calendar is getting really full with graduations it seems like every single week throughout May and June, it's all about graduations. Used to be friends, now it's friends' children that are graduating from high school and college, and then it's the baby showers and the wedding showers and all that stuff that's happening. I've got a lot of friends that are having kids, so it's one of those things where there's always a giftable moment, and whether it is, listen, people rely on me for fine jewelry, and maybe your friends and family do as well. This is the way to do it, because this stud earring in the gold alone would be about $550. When you start adding quarter carat VS diamonds, that's very, very impressive. These are not your inexpensive little diamonds. They're larger, they're really important, they're still VS, so you can be really proud. I think gift giving, I was thinking about this a lot. I think about it a lot in general. I think gift giving is, I consider I put much more thought into what I give as a gift than what I even purchase for myself, because it's such a reflection of you and of them and of your feelings for them. So no matter who it is, a casual acquaintance that you're giving gifts for, or someone who you care deeply, deeply for, whether it's daughters or grandkids or sisters or best friends or moms or whoever it is, this is a really important, says you care, but it also says you have impeccable taste. And it says, well, let's face it, it says I got a big budget. And you don't need a big budget to shop them here today, when this is our stud earring value of a lifetime, and it's not going to be the normal price, which by the way is $14.99. That's where, again, you could call up any other day but today, and we're going to quote you a $14.99 price tag on the stud earrings. VS diamonds, so affordable. Actually, it should be the most affordable idea of the entire show, and one of the most affordable ideas of the entire event, and yet it's not $14.99. That's a was price. And that's our great every single day, only TVON can do it value, but instead you're getting a much better deal right here, right now, today, if you can shop them before they sell out, and get more than one if you want to, because it is the ultimate gifting. You don't need to know her ring size. You don't need to even know. All you need to know is, does she have her ears pierced? And most women do. So you have got a great way. And like I said, primary piercing, secondary, third, I can show you everywhere on the ear that they will go. They are a perfect size for every piercing. That's what I can't say about the 1 carats, and I can't say it about the smaller stones. These always, always, always work. And here's what they look like from a distance really quickly, just so you can see the kind of sparkle they give. There's so much dynamic brilliance. I'm going to pop one on the ear for you. Centered post, butterfly backing. These are not the silicone backings either. They are the solid gold backings, but you can see right there what they look like on. And that's in the primary piercing right there. That's, you can imagine if I just moved it on up, how it would look in the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. I mean, mine will go all the way up the ear. I got to tell you, it's gorgeous no matter what. They are so classic and beautiful. And if you're going to invest in a stud, you might as well get the best gorgeous diamond quality possible. And yet I know it typically costs a lot more to get the VS quality anywhere else you go. We're making them incredibly, incredibly affordable. Let's go back up close, take another look at them. They're not going to be $1,499. They're not even $1,000 or $999 today. And we got 3 more requests coming up after this. So get ready for those, especially if you're named Jane, Sherilyn, or Marguerite. We've got those coming up for you. But let's get the studs going. Everybody needs a great pair of studs. Maybe they're an upgrade. Maybe they're the gift idea. Maybe they're going to be the graduation gift. Maybe they're going to be for the Christmas gifts. You want to put them aside, you can save them and put them aside and hide them beautifully. They're just studs. And we're going to make it better than $9.99 or $8.99 or $8.88. Here is your chance, and 50 points of diamonds from the earth, stunning diamonds and VS quality and the ideal cut rounds. Nothing is going to sparkle like a round does. And we're going to blow them out right now for $799 a pair. And you get $80 off. So they'll actually be a lot less. They're going to only be $720 or so. So that's it for the diamond studs of a lifetime in the half carat, quarter carats minimum each on either earring. Absolutely sensational, and you can see we're as close as you can get. This is like your better than a loop view, and they're $719 for the pair. We got 60 seconds with those before we get into Jane. Copper bearing, we got it. Blue sapphire. Ooh, the 1 carat yellow diamond band's coming out to play as well. And reminder, yesterday a lot of you picked up the 5-stone 1 carat band ring. Perfect match. Those were the 20 pointers in the band ring yesterday. That would be beautiful with the studs. And then you've got your collection of classics. Here was the band that, just FYI, this is the band from yesterday. It's our 5-stone 1 carat, 20 points each. And I've got it on my hand here. And I know that if, look at that together, I mean, that would be beautiful. How many of you picked that up yesterday? If you need to, it looks like we might have a couple available today too. So that's always good. That's 111-1864. Just wanted to mention, if you want to get the set of diamonds, this is ending up being $9.99 after your discount, and then the earrings are $719. So for about $1,700, you could get the set and the suite, which is the band and the studs. So just a little FYI, that band comes down to only $999. Okay, it was from yesterday. So we have white, yellow, rose, just like we do on the earrings. And so there's a great way to go. Jason, did you pick up earrings there? Okay, so we got requests coming in. Thank you on the earrings. Let's move on. We got a lot of requests to get to. Today's that day. You know what's happening. It's all about the request because it is the final day of your 10% off opportunity. So Jane, here's your request. This is the big purple Paraiba. It's 1130256. Wow. Now that is an incredible stone. It's one of our larger stones we've ever had in the copper bearing variety. So I'm going to zoom back here for you as well. But this is our 7 carat 11. And it's a true purple. And it doesn't have a lot of the pinks that sometimes they do. Sometimes they have more pink or red. This is a real true purple, but neon. Also 17 points in the baguettes, 44 points in the diamonds. That would be the round brilliance. And we're going to move it on out of here, guys. We're going to make sure this one goes. What an incredible stone size that is. Let me go ahead and show it to you. You can get any gold you want. White, yellow, rose. Want to try it on? Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Now, that is a statement, isn't it? Look at the neons. And how much clarity. In order to see these little, these kind of lights transition through the stone, you got to have a lot of clarity to that stone. This one does. And it's only, well, look at this. We brought down the $16,000 Paraiba, brought it under $10,000 today. Only one, and again, we're showing a number of requests here in a row. Keep those coming in. We got the top of the hour 3-stone ring coming up in about 18 minutes. But here we are with the purple Paraiba, the 7 carat, 11, not even 9 or 8 or 7,000. If I can't make something a big value here today, I never can. So we're taking these discount opportunities and running with them, plus giving you 10% off. And so here's the time to take advantage. You got the right idea. Asking for the museum pieces is exactly what everybody should be doing. Asking for the higher end, because that's where you have the most money saved, is with your higher end, okay? So keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and blow this out right now. Not even $69.99. Huge value. There's already $700 extra off. Let's go even lower. Oh, this is so good. It's a huge stone. And the true purples are usually where everyone's trying to get in their collection here. That's not even $6,000, $5,999. That'll be it. We got $600 off that price for you as well. So that'll be $53.99 for one of the ultimate collectibles. There shouldn't even be a price tag on that one. It's so rare to see purple Paraibas. There should not be a price tag. It's that kind of priceless material that's nowhere else. So if you can't find it, tough to give an evaluation on what it would be out there in a retail world when retailers don't have it. So that's really, really important. Take advantage of that. Then we're going to show Sherilyn's request. And then we also have Marguerite. We've got a beautiful yellow diamond band. So we'll get to the blue sapphire. Well, isn't this spectacular? Look at this royal blue sapphire. Wow. It's one of the highest end sapphires I've ever brought you on the show. Here it is, loaded with diamonds. 112-6447 is here. Now this stone is fascinating. There's this little bit of extra green. I don't know if you guys see that at home, but there is a little tiny bit of green fleck coming through that 2 carat 65 massive oval. This is a big time stone here. We're looking at one of our best here. Royal blue, not too overly saturated, 265, and one of the mountings that we only see with high-end stones, you don't put a carat 79 in diamonds around just anything. You have to have a high-end stone to feature 179 in diamonds around it. So here we go. Here's the inside finishing, all solid. Every one of them needs rhodium. I pretty much worn out a pen just writing, please rhodium, please rhodium, please rhodium on these bags. But here we go, guys. This is it. 179 is your diamond weight. If you would like this one, obviously it's a request, but it's first caller, first come, first served. Marguerite, your band is next, by the way, if you want to get on the phone lines. This will not take long to get this one a home. It's 265 of really rare. When I see these 2 carat blues, and I know they're common, we've heard of them, but blue sapphires in this size of their best quality are not inexpensive. We see them out in the retail world, $25,000, $30,000 a carat. This is obviously getting close to 3 carats, so you could easily spend $100,000 on the stone without the diamonds. Now we're bringing you one package deal here. Gorgeous stone, bright royal blue, loving that, and we're gonna take it much lower than even that whole $12,999. That's a great price, but it's going lower. If you can't discount during this last hour and 15 minutes we have to save you, I never can. This is really the big sale event. And when you think about summertime, there aren't as many holidays coming up. And they're certainly not the kind that we get to do 10% off on. So it's a really big day to save for the last couple minutes we have. And yet, it's not even close to $10,000 or $99.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's going to glide onto the hand here. You got a choice of gold color too. So if you'd rather have the yellow gold or the rose gold, that is something we will do with our compliments, meaning for free, and it will not be $9,000. That stone is remarkable. You know how tough it is to get blues that from a distance away can still reflect and glow royal blue when they're on the hand from a distance? It doesn't happen. You're walking such a fine line between just getting that deeper, darker material, and then you want that deep royal blue, but you don't want it to go too dark. And that's why this stone is such a beauty and a rarity. And it's not 9 or 8 or 7 or 6. I'm going to make this the same price of the purple Paraiba, and we're going to go $59.99 and then $53.99 instead if you'd rather. But when it comes to top quality sapphires, I got little 50 pointers here that are not too far off in price. So when we get a top quality that's this size, take full advantage, and a classic style mounting if I've ever seen one. Double halo in the diamonds, all pave on the sides, really stunning overall look. And that's our one only there, $53.99. Now, Marguerite's got the right idea. She said, bring out the 1 carat tin, yellow diamond band. I've got yellow gold only. What a value this is. Huge yellow diamonds at almost a 1/4 carat a piece. That blue sapphire is here. And then take a look at this yellow diamond band. Wow. These are the cushion cuts. They are a little bit elongated to square. They are stackable. You can see the consistency here of the colors. Obviously, one is at a different angle than the other, but they're all exactly the same. Watch this. Now they look different, right? It's just all about the angle. You're getting an overhead view on the foreground, and then you're getting more of a face-up view here in the back. It's 1128921. Last little bit of time that we have here, and we're getting into yellow diamonds. Told you this is an incredible show. It's our big finale of this entire event. So by the time I see you on Wednesday night, no more 10% off, but we will have a What's New Wednesday, which is really we're tuning in for, and I can't tell you what it is yet, but it's really good. So make sure you're with me for that, as we've all been really excited about our Wednesday nights, haven't we? So we're continuing that trend to showing you brand new. However, this is our 1 carat 10 bands, so 22 points minimum each. That's about a quarter carat, stacked side by side, the band that you can wear every day, much like you would your white diamonds, but it's an upgrade. And finding the yellow diamonds is tricky out there because most of the diamonds out there offered in the world are now lab grown and man-made. But then there's a lot of the yellows now that are also lab-grown and man-made. So right now, it's a confusing world. And you love knowing that when you're getting the yellows here, not only are they from the earth, but they're actually untreated. So this isn't, there's a lot of white diamonds that are then treated to get their yellow color. Not here. This is a natural yellow diamond. So there's a big difference in value. So I'd like to make sure everybody's understanding of what exactly you're getting here, because that's really tricky is to find. And look how vibrant and saturated they are. This isn't a barely there canary. That's the bigger problem. When you get the light yellows, they're too light and then they look like bad white diamonds. Sorry, I don't want to spend a lot of money for bad white diamonds or anything that looks like bad white diamonds. We need vibrant, we need beautiful neons. That's what the good yellow diamonds look like, are right here. That vibrant, saturated, there's no doubt that those are bright yellows. And that's the beauty of what we have. And again, still natural, untreated stones. That's important too. Later on, we're going to see a 1 carat 09 yellow diamond. So we'll do the bigger individual stone if you're looking for it. But right now is the 110. And here's what we offer. In yellow gold, solid. Only yellow gold offered on this one. So the only thing we need to know is your ring size. And here's what we'll offer you instead of $9,299. Going much lower than that. Just 1 is beautiful, 2 is better. They stack really, really well. So you could always put them on really pinky to thumb ring and anywhere in between. But you can see it's that same 5-stone style we saw yesterday. It's built a lot like yesterday's white diamond ring, but larger. And it will not be, well, look at this. 92, no. Not 9,000. We're going crazy low. It's under $2,000 for a band that is worth more if it's just this. You know, a 2 mm yellow gold band like that worth more than 2,000. No, we're bringing you a carat 10, 5-stone style. Look how beautifully they sit together. If you want to pair them up, stack away. Look at that. Oh yes. Now I got 220. At least in yellow diamonds, and it's not even $1,999, 10% extra off. Let's blow it out. $1,888 makes it $1,699 instead for the yellow diamond 5-stone ring. Gorgeous, aren't they? They're something. I don't know where else you even find these. Yellow diamonds are so scarce, and ever since the Argyle mine shut down a few years back, oh, they're not only scarce, they're getting pricey. That's what happens when you get something that's really rare. It is more pricey. Something like that, you could spend, like move the comma over. You could spend 20 grand. You know, there'd be like a wraparound line around the block of a store that offered that for 20 grand. Because there's enough people out there that understand the rarity of yellow diamonds and know that they are usually, well, they're nowhere near $2,000. You can't get one of those. So that's a huge value. Thank you for that request. We've shown you 3 requests here. They're all here. So hopefully, again, if it's not what you're looking for, we can start back fresh and start from the back at the drawing board there and try to get what you need. But if you got other requests, get them in. We've only got about an hour left in the show. Mother's Day and 10% off goes away in 70 minutes. So we want to help you out with all your favorites, whatever they may be. And we also have a big recap to do because there are still about 15 items available from the first 2 hours, which shouldn't be happening when they're 10% off. So that's also key to remember. Let me know what you like and what you want to save on because that's going to be going away at the top of next hour. So let's go ahead and move right along. We've got a little bit of a big time value on some hoops. We got that big 3-stone ring coming up. The biggest 3-stone ring we've ever done. That is something I got rave reviews. And the only reason this is coming out is because it wasn't even scheduled for the show. But this is coming out. And I got to tell you, the last time I did a 3-stone ring, for years and years, I had one 3-stone ring that was 1 carat total weight, and it was so microscopic, nobody wanted it. And it was more money than this one's gonna be. So that is where we're gonna score you a big deal. And the reason it came out is because it was a request from somebody who already has it, and she wanted to see it so badly because she decided she needs another. And this is gonna be coming out for everybody to enjoy. And that's our largest 3-stone ring ever. It's coming up at the top of the hour. It's about 9 minutes away, okay? So the yellow diamond 5-stone ring is here, but then we have the 3-stone 2-carater where we even amped up the gold and got you the best 18-karat gold. So really quickly here, it's time to do a little something on a Tanzanite. Big pendant. Let me start with it on the neckline. We're going to go in reverse here because I need you to see how large this piece is. This is our very most affordable blue wing Tanzanite piece left, okay? Yes? Thank you. Thank you. One of our necklaces from earlier just sold. Ladies, gentlemen, 113-1168 is our Tanzanite pendant. It is a trillion cut Tanzanite. Gorgeous and glowing. I wanted you to see there's almost like a celestial vibe it's giving me with this almost shooting star, but of course with the Tanzanite at the base and then wrapping around. Your halo or your veil is right up here, and it's 113-1168. So I realize we're going in reverse because I wanted you to see the size first because it's sizable, meaning it's large. And then we take it to the hand and show you here that it's also our 318 stone. It's in 14 karat, your choice of gold. It is a length here of just over an inch. So I would say, let's call it an inch. Let's just call it 1 inch. And then it's 20 points in diamonds, 21 points. So there's already reds, so visible. And what I'm gonna do is when we put it up close, you're gonna see it a little bit on its side. So that's why I wanted to make sure you see how it sits on your favorite chain and on the neckline first, because we're gonna have to put it on its side to show it to you as close up as possible, because get ready to be wowed. Even though you know Blue Wing Block Ds, you understand how important they are. You see there are channel set diamonds here by the bail. There's that gorgeous bezel set. You have 3 different setting styles alone of your diamonds, which would be everything from the channel up here to the bezel that's over to the side, to the pave that's done below the stone here. And we're gonna make this one rock star deal. Now, I know we need some affordable, I get it. It's even my requests have been more museum level today, understood. So that's always the way to go, but you're saving 10% on everything. So a lot of us who are on a bit more of a budget say, okay, give me something affordable, but I still want fabulous. I still want grand. I still want best of the best. I still want bright, vibrant, museum reserve. That is it. This is it. And there's only going to be, I hope you're ready, one moment to get it, and it's right now. As we are really getting close to that 2 carat band, that 3 stone style, I'm so excited for it. This is where we bring you even more wow factor with the Tanzanite and the diamonds. A little bit of life, a little bit of personality. It's not your basic set of stone with a bail, that's it. It's got a little more wow factor to it. Get the white, get the yellow, get the rose. I'd probably just say whatever you have in a ring that you're trying to match, go there. Here's what we're going to offer. Now, I know that I'm looking at a price tag that's our drop in the Mother's Day price tag to $4,999. I don't think it's going to work. And I need to make sure our phone lines still work. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $49.99. Come on in. We're going to put it on the auction block, and I know that's not allowed. And I don't care because I want to just do anything it takes to make the phones ring for our Mother's Day finale here. 21 points, we got that. Changing the gold, 318. The close-up, and wait till I angle it to your eyes so you can see how much pronounced red is coming through this stone. We're going to take that and move it up to a was price, a bye-bye, nobody wants it, I got to make the phones rings, Lolo's going loco price. That's what we're going to do an auction for. Because I know $49.99 just seems right now like we need something affordable. And this isn't it. And I look in front of me and I don't really have anything affordable because I got all top quality. I got all the best of the best. I can't get you, if you're walking Rodeo Drive right now, and trust me, there's a lot of people walking Rodeo Drive right now, and they're like dads out there saying, okay, honey, go ahead and treat yourself to whatever you want. You deserve it. You own it. Just go ahead and buy what you want. And they're looking at Tanzanites on Rodeo for $30,000 a carat. That's what they go for. That's a big name jewelry store. Obviously, that's one way to do it. But for what do we do if we're just smarter shoppers than that? If we want to save, you need to come here because even Rodeo does not have Blue Wing Block Ds. We do. Come on over and take a look at it. I'm going to angle it towards your eye level here so you can see the beauty of this stone. All the reds that are coming through, look at that. Kind of like hypnotic, prismatic, and I just can't get enough of it. And we're going to blow it out right now via auction. We need your participation. It takes a phone call, but you kind of need to call in anyways to pick up anything, so you got to do it. Let's make sure this goes today. Not at $4,000 to open, not at $35,000, not at $3,000. We're under $1,000 a carat already on that gorgeous stone that is museum reserve, no doubt. Look at the color. There are trillions that always dazzle, but usually it's more of a white flash. This is a red flash. And it's not going to be $3,000 or $25,000. Let's go $2,000 to start. In a pendant with multiple setting styles, multiple sizes of your round brilliance, channel, bezel, pave, and lots of gold. Takes a lot of gold to make that. What about $2,500? What about the $2,000 I mentioned? Or should we go even lower on a 3 carat 18 just to make it happen, just to hear the phones ring? Whatever it takes, let's tempt you. And your $2,000 would be $200 off because that's how it works. 10%, $200. That stone is wild. Look what that's doing. That's okay. If it's not a Tanzanite day, I get it. A lot of us have, I talked to somebody yesterday who had 122 Tanzanites from me. 122 Tanzanite pieces in her collection. That's amazing. Is it not? That's amazing. I'm going to do better than 2,000. Okay, this is getting real silly. Let me show it on the hand again in case you missed that earlier. We like to show you the multiple ways so you can see and understand exactly how you're going to thread your chain right through the top bail. It's hidden in that design. You've got that length of 1 inch. The beautiful brilliance is still coming through. I'm going to show it on the neckline again. It's even got great finishing. We can show that to you when we're back up close. Look at that. Wrapping around your trillion. Oh, so fabulous. Why get the basic boring pieces when you can get something with a little bit of like design element? That to me makes it so much more exciting. And let's go back up close. You know what? Nobody. There's the finishing. You can see you got tons of room for your bail. You can even use the midpoint of that upper portion so you can use any part of the bail. No $2,000 open, huh? All right, we'll get ready for our top of the hour 3-stone ring. Are we thinking about 2,000? Jason's verifying? Allison's verifying. Two people talking about 2,000. Wait a minute. I want to get everybody a chance. Do we have 2,000? Hold on. Let's go even lower. I shouldn't be doing this, but you know what? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Tell me to go to brunch? I mean, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Start brunch early? You know, I'm going to make it better than $2,000. We got the top of the hour 1 minute away, so our 3-stone ring's going to be like a minute or two late. But it's going to be worth it because a $10 increment's happening, but I'm actually going to open it for less than $2,000 to get everybody a chance. I don't know. I want activity. I want to hear the phones ring. We had a little lull there. I don't know. It's putting everyone to sleep, or maybe it's just the mimosa effect. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to do better than even $1,900. Whatever I can do to help you own Tanzanite is what I want to do because we're in our final call on Tanzanite. We just don't have many left. So instead of 19, come on. That's a weird number, I know. Oh, no, don't do that. Hold on. I just want to get you the right angle, but I can't sit here and hold it all day. So I have to do it the other way because it balances this way. Look at how beautiful this is. That's beautiful. 19, it's a no? It's a no. Okay, so here's the deal. I think that, I know we're used to round numbers to start auctions. What if we go $1,800? I'm only saving you more money. And 10% off still gonna happen. So don't worry about that. Don't think, oh, she's dropping the open in lieu of the 10% off. It says everything, you're gonna get 10% off. I don't know. 10th Mother's Day with you? We don't expect this. $1,800, do we have it? Tell you what, I'm far too low. We're under the cost, so you can feel comfortable about getting a value because you're paying less than we did. And I just don't mess around on stuff like that. That's literally, I know that sounds cool and people can say, listen, I'm telling you right now, we're under our own cost. It is, by the way, the top of the hour. So hi, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. My name is Blair. Nice to be with you today. We have an hour left of 10% off. We're in the midst of something weird going on with this auction. We don't have an open yet officially. I don't think so. So here's what, I'm glad you're here because we're going to do that 3-stone 2-carat ring coming up. But first things first, this has got to go. So it's not happening at 18, so here's what I'm going to do. It's our top of the hour. Welcome in. Happy Mother's Day, one and all. I'm so glad you're with us today. I know it's not going to be the biggest audience on a Mother's Day Sunday when it's a brunch day, but we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here, and this is probably a big reason why we have no open yet, because usually I think, you know, just doing this every day, usually a $3,000 open is going to get that started. Then we go from there. The fact that it's had to be brought down to 25 and then 2,000 and now 1,800 and it's still sitting here with no open. I'm about to give it 60 seconds to get it started. I say treat yourself because you still have 10% to save for another 58 minutes and 40 seconds. But this is going to be better than $1,800, and it's the last I can do. We're already under cost on it, so again, like we're sinking fast here, and what's sinking and dropping are the prices. So here's what I'll do. We'll make it $1,700 to open. $1,700 to open with a 10% off, okay? So you'd still save like $170 at least. And you can bid whatever you want. because I think we're too low. I know we're too low. You know we're too low. That is pretty much the most, the biggest understatement of the year. But here's what I'm going to, do we have the open already? We have the open? We do? I'm trying to see all my phone bank here. I got to do the, it's like a limbo contest. How low can she go? Apparently $1,700. So we're going to go ahead. Do we have the open? We do. So 17, it's official. Sometimes I have to wonder if I'm hearing things, if it's wishful hearing. Take a look. Last chance, because we have that 3-stone ring coming up by request. So I'm going to do that in a little moment here, but we got to wrap this up first. And again, if you are just tuning in and just seeing this pendant for the first time, let me just show you the beauty of that stone directly face into that trillion. We have $1,700. Wow. It's not really going to cost just $1,700 because $1,700 when 10% off is applied is $1,530. Does that look like a $1,500 piece of jewelry to you? I know it's not. You know it's not. It's a $49.99 piece of jewelry. So we have her open. It looks like we're going to have to give this a final call. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not really comfortable selling this at $1,500, but that's just where we're at. So again, can't help the fact that it's Mother's Day and might be a little lighter audience because you know that's so worth more than $1,530. We're going to give it a last call because we do have that 3-stone 2-carat band, the largest 3-stone ring we've ever done, and it's an 18-karat gold, so we upgraded you there. And it's brought out only by request. It's not even supposed to be here today, but it's brought out by request because actually one of our shoppers has a daughter who bought it, and she's so obsessed with it. She said, I'm giving in, stop everything, I gotta have it. So, and that's because, so talk about, you know, a mom learning from her daughter, right? I love that. So we'll get to that coming up, but we gotta give it what? Obligatory 2 minutes, make sure you know it's a final call. All you have to do is dial. And by the way, if you're brand new, I know that we have new shoppers every day. We have a lot of shoppers that have been with us for 10 years. Wherever you stand on your shopping tenure here, it is the last 2 minutes and you got to dial early because there tends to be a longer type of delay these days. So we don't want you to miss the boat because you're just a little late on the phone lines because the auction will end promptly after 2 minutes. All right, so you ready? We got a last call, $1,700. Remember the increment's only $10. So we're making the increment super small for you and then taking 10% off. $10 and 10% are very different things. $10 is $10. 10% is right now $170. So I would say that's a perfect excuse to say I can go ahead and bid a little more because you're going to be going backwards by 10% off when you win. So our final 2 minutes starts now. Take a look at this pendant. And we don't see a lot of Tanzanite pendants. We're certainly not going to see too many going forward because they're also running low. We just have very few Tanzanites left in the entire collection of Blue Wing Block D. So now is the time to do it. Now is the time. It really is. It so is. Hi, Mary. Mary just asked me a question. It's up to you, Mary. I don't know. They're very different. She's asking me, should I get this or something else? It's up to you. I just, with like 80 seconds though, I would hustle to the phone lines if you want to bid on this one. $1,700, $1,530 at checkout. We don't even have another bid. Well, I guess we wasted the 2 minutes, and that's okay too. But we've got time still. If you're trying to frantically dial, go for it. We got 1:10 left until it's sold. This is so beautiful, really rare. You can use any segment of this bail as your bail, so you can slip your chain through multiples. So yeah, there's actually like multiple bails. If you wanted to, you could wear it the other way. I mean, if you wanted to have this way, with that little kind of tail at the base, you could do it that way too. There's really bails all the way throughout, so you can kind of change the look of the pendant just depending on where you put your chain. See how now I'm using the tweezers at that midpoint? You could go all the way to the end, which is really what I think the designer intended. You could go and put your chain through up here if you want to. If the chain is small enough, you can use that as the bail. Kind of play with it, you know, see what works for you. I think you'll find, or you could go even east to west and put, yeah, you could wear it like this, where you could put your chain through each corner of the endpoints there and wear it in a more horizontal fashion. Could do it that way as well. But it is our last call. 10 seconds left on this one. What a dandy. It is a fabulous piece. Okie dokie. Final call. Do we have nobody else? That's it. That's all. All right, gone. Congratulations. So as we again welcome you into our last little bit of our Sunday afternoon. Glad you're with us. Again, my name is Lauren Blair. It's a pleasure to be with you. Happy Mother's Day to one and all. So glad you're with us today. We're going to talk a little bit about a diamond ring that wasn't supposed to be here. It wasn't scheduled for the show. It wasn't planned for the show. We had the big diamond studs, which you loved. We had a big diamond band yesterday, which is a 5-stone, but we're going to upgrade a little bit. And I got a message early this morning from a shopper who said, you know, my daughter bought a ring from you a while ago, and she said it's the most gorgeous thing. It sparkles, it's beyond, I love it. Do you think it's still available? So first thing I did, it was very early morning, got here, I was working on dozens and dozens and dozens of requests. And I was really, really proud and thrilled because I hadn't seen this since the day it debuted. It's only been on the air one time. That was it. So it was a big, popular bestseller then. Have a feeling it might even be more popular today. Now, we don't have that many to go around. But this is a little bit of a history. I'm wearing the rings. You can see how big it is from across the room. And I can make any ring look small. I have a large hand. I can palm a basketball, so I've just got a large hand for whatever reason. Probably has something to do with my height. I'm just a tall human. But long legs, long hands, long fingers, all that. But here's the deal. This is something that we've wanted to bring for a while because when we had a 3-stone ring back when I started here a decade ago, we had a 3-stone ring and it was 1 carat total weight, and boy, was it small. And it was enormous amounts of money. It was like $5,000, and it was really small. And y'all said, that's a 3-stone ring. 3-stone rings are tricky because it is only 3 stones. And in order for it to be pretty big and large and visually pleasing, it's got to be really big diamonds. And you know what happens to really big diamonds? Really big diamonds get really expensive. I encourage you to look at natural diamonds in 3-stone styles that are 2 carats because I'll tell you right now, you would pay a whole lot more in the sales tax on a 3-stone ring than this whole 3-stone ring is going to be with us. Diamonds are really where we excel. Granted, I don't bring them every single day in big stones. Okay, yes, as accents, yes, every day. There is not a piece of jewelry that doesn't have diamonds. But as far as bigger stones, they're tougher to do. It's a tough ask. I've got the white gold and the yellow gold here. We can also do rose gold, but it's 2 carats. And when this came out, boy, did the crowd go wild. And you can take it from our requester today whose daughter picked one up. And she bought it, she got it, and said, gorgeous, so much so that mom is going to pick up a little tip from her daughter, and she wants to get one for herself. So that's why it's here today. And it's so good. We didn't do 14 karat gold. We said 14 karat gold, not good enough. Not for the 2 carat band that has a 1 carat nearly. It's a light 1 carat center. Those, by the way, cost you right now about $9,500 in the wholesale world. Just for the 1 stone that's in the middle, 55 points minimum on the sides. That's how you get your 2 carats minimum. And they are fabulous. That's the white gold I'm wearing. We also have the yellow gold here. Either way, white, bright, stunning. But that, my friends, most 3-stone rings I've ever shown in all my years of doing this are smaller to the point where you can't even see them from a distance away. This one is powerful. And the diamonds, interestingly enough, the side stones are a little more than half of the center. They don't look that way. So it's a really evenly balanced. You know, there's 3-stone rings where the center stone's big and then the other ones are really small. I don't like that look as much. You don't get the impact unless the stones are more equal in their millimeters. So let's take a look at it and show you here what this is all about. And excuse if it's fingerprinted, it might be because I've been wearing these for a while. I am loving this fabulous, fabulous ring. And again, upgraded in every way possible. It's 1129586. It's our 18 karat solid gold band. This is something. Look at the yellow gold. I love this ring. And I've never been one to be enamored by a 3-stone because I just like bigger jewelry and they're never big enough. They're never big enough, and this one is. And you could wear this every day. And the trio, what does a trio mean? What does the number 3 symbolize? It is, look at the sparkle. This is exactly the compliment I got from a customer who's seen one in real life. She's witnessed it, she's seen it, and she said, it is so unbelievably sparkling. I didn't believe, and again, unless you get VS diamonds, it's never going to be that amount of sparkle. What's so exciting here is that you have a nearly 1 carat center, but do you see how they hardly look any different? When I look at it, they look almost identical. They do. It looks like you got a 1 carat throughout. It looks like you're getting a 3 carat ring. And the way it's set in that upgrade of 18 karat gold, when gold is higher prices than it's ever been before, what a treat to bring it to you at a value that nobody can do. Nobody can top this value. I'm going to try one on. Just so happens the white gold is my size and the yellow gold is not. So let me try this on for you. Look at that. That's bigger than, and I might do this. I got the 1 carat we had yesterday that so many of you loved. This is even wider than the 1 carat 5 stone ring, as it should be because the diamonds are much bigger. So you could go here. It goes the same way because, again, diamonds are bigger. There's a wider diameter. So they're going the same width across the finger as our 5 stone ring. And obviously, it's a little more than the 5 stone ring was because they are bigger diamonds. But what you could never do is get a light 1 carat VS round brilliant for the price I'm going to give you. And it's in 18 karat gold. You got a couple of half carat plusers on the sides. It is so beautiful. It is so wearable. It is also, I mean, forget about once in a while. This is your everyday. For a long, long time, the big diamond marketers of the world always marketed this as an anniversary style. Because why? They always talked about the 3-stone style signifying past, present, and future. Well, as we celebrate Mother's Day today, and we all have a reason to celebrate today. Some of us, it's a tougher day. Some of us, it might be a celebration of strength. Some of it's, we really do. All of us ladies are really, again, we're mothers in some way, and we really need to celebrate that and really need to think about what it means to be a mom. Enduring, strength, perseverance, love, all of the things, selflessness. That is what diamonds, in my mind, signify. Diamonds are toughest natural substance on earth. You got some big stones here. Really, really, really rare to find bigger sizes like this, and yet you wear it every day, whether it's a pinky ring, whether it's a ring finger ring, past, present, future, me, myself, and I, 3 children, 3 pets, 30 years maybe married. Could it be that piece that signifies something to you, or just you've always wanted a 3-stone ring and the idea of getting natural stones in the real world, you can't stand the idea of spending 6 figures on a piece of jewelry. That's where you would be here on quality like this, quality and size. It has everything to do with a 6-figure price tag out in retail. Let's give you a better value and not ask for anything like $100,000 or even what it was way back when, which was $69.99. Going much less today, 2 carats overall, so excited with the nearly 1 carat center, and it's your best price. And it's going 10% off as well, which is going to be a significant savings. And that's exciting. But it's also better than $69.99. Gotta love a Mother's Day Sunday. So thrilled you're with us. Get requests. We got 45 minutes left to go, and we don't see you till Wednesday night. So here is your chance. And it's not $69, and we only have a couple to go around because this, again, was not intended for the show. It's a special request. Got to make sure you know that because it's not going to last. We understand how rare it is. People ask me all the time, why don't you bring 1 carat diamonds? Why don't you bring engagement ring? We don't have 1 carat diamonds. And like I said, I'm in the wholesale world every day. This is $9,500 for a 1 carat. And I can speak on that because I just made one 2 weeks ago. I have a dear friend who's getting engaged, and this friend needed a 1 carat diamond solitaire. I think 2 weeks is a pretty up-to-date price. And it was a pretty classic band. It was a simple 18 karat gold solitaire band. And that 1 carat VS diamond cost $9,500 wholesale with every connection and every string I could pull. That's more than the 3-stone ring here today. So again, there is no better value, even if you're in the business, if you're a wholesaler, if you know a diamond dealer, wonderful. Consider us your better connection in to the deals of a lifetime. It's not $69, it's not $6,000 or $5,000 or even $49.99, and everywhere else you go. And you may just want to scout what an 18 karat gold band goes for by itself, because that might make the value really come to life, really put into focus, because $4,999, that's going to be tough to get an 18 karat gold band these days. And if it's been since, and a lot of people say, no, it's not. And then I asked you, when was the last time you were in a jewelry store looking at gold jewelry? Was it 1973? Gold was less than. I started in this business in the year 2000. Gold was $200 an ounce. So no. Even 26 years ago, it wasn't $5,000 to get an 18 karat gold band. Today it is. So there's a difference. And yet we are still saying, I'm not saying, okay, live with it, deal with it. That's what everyone else is saying, deal with it. We're still giving you values. And when 3 stones that are huge, that are VS, that are white, that are bright, that are stunning, are sitting atop that 18 karat gold, and you're still not paying $4,999 or $39.99, and you know that when you have a ring like this, this is the wearable. This is the everyday. Maybe this is a little replacement upgrade for a wedding set. Maybe you don't need a wedding set. Maybe it's that 3-stone ring that is just the classic that you know is never, ever, ever going to go out of style. That's what classics are. And it's not going to be $39.99. and you're getting the most presents we've ever done in a 3-stone ring by far that gives you this incredible visual, and it's not $3,999. We have only a few to go around. It's now or never plus the 10% off, which right now gives you $400 extra saved. But wait, before we say take $400 off and make it $3,600, no, extra bonus today. While they last, and they will sell out, white, yellow, or rose gold are available, and it's not going to be $39 or $38 or $37 or $36.99, which is virtually where it would have been with that discount. We are going even further, and then, yes, giving you an extra 10% off to make it really, really, really affordable. And again, an 18-karat gold band, there is no way doing that center stone or that center stone at just under 1 carat for those centers. Nowhere. Even a few years ago when I started here, I did a lot of engagement rings for customers who had sons that were getting engaged. They came to me, I would get them a 1-carat diamond, and guess what? They were still $6,500 years ago for a 1-carat diamond. If you need to get this to dismantle it and make it a solitaire with an earring stud, go ahead. Whatever you need to do, but the value cannot be denied. It's not even $36.99. We're going $3,599. $35.99 with the discount of 10%, which is going to be $3,239. It's essentially, it's like $3,200 for the ring. That is nowhere else, and it's here in our largest size, and the 1 carat is, I'm sure, here somewhere, but it's microscopic. And it's more money for the 1 carat that used to be here. So I would say go upgrading today. Get this 3-stone style with the enormous diamonds, which again looks like this on the hand, and you will be loving this. And you do have a money back guarantee as well. And look at that. I don't think that there is any differentiating between the side stones and the center. I just think they look identical. When you look at that from across the room, it looks like you're getting 1 carats all across the way, and instead $32.39 to get it when it's 18-karat gold. Amazing. It's amazing. It really is. So 2 carats total, 18-karat gold upgrade. The sparkle is undeniable, and it's $32.39 for the next couple of minutes. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. They're here if you want them. Let's keep on moving. We got no other requests coming in, so are we all done with requests? Does everybody have what they need for 10% off? Because the show is wrapping up shortly here, and we do not have a lot of time, 40 minutes, so we want to make sure you all have your requests in. If there's anything from the event you want to pick up, if there's anything you need to see one more time, if you want to check on availability, we are very busy all of a sudden. I think that shows you we've got that delay. So $32.39 at checkout. Operators, will you let me know if you're getting white or yellow gold, because I do have to keep track. They're made up and ready to go. I cannot make them beyond what's here. What's here is what's here. Somebody's getting those rings. Like if you choose yellow gold, you're going to get that one. If you choose white gold, you're going to get that one, or something, because I've got a couple in white gold. Who wants what? Very busy on the phone lines. I can't. You've got yellow? Okay. So operators, you have to let me know. I can't sell what's not here, okay? That just is not going to be allowed when I'm discounting it the way I am. So let me know. And then Anna and Shiva, we got your request coming up. Jason, do you want yellow, white, or rose? White gold? Jason, whose request do you have? I've got 2 requests waiting for, okay, don't have any requests for Kathy. What was it? I've got Shiva and Anna. We've got a diamond band, and we've got a yellow diamond pendant. And I'll still bring you a yellow diamond ring before we go that is a carat 09 yellow diamond oval with a lot of diamonds on the side. But last call for the 3-stone. Who would like the last of the 3-stone? 1 left in rose. Actually, no, that's not even true. We don't have a rose gold made up. It's going to be moving the stones over to rose gold, so it'll take a couple extra days if you need rose gold. 1 left in white and 1 left in yellow. That's it. All right, let's move on. We got to go. Shiva's coming up with her request. Actually, let's do this. We've got the band here. Here's the band with the larger center 31 pointer. Anna wanted this one, 112, 1878. 31 point round. Men's or ladies. Stackable style. Last call, 1 left white, 1 left in yellow, rose gold. We'd have to move it on over. That 3-stone ring is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And it's a classic that we rarely see. In 10 years, And what do we figure? I've done a lot of different shows here. I mean, it's been thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. And I've only had a 3-stone ring probably 4 times in 10 years. They're very rarely here. And that particular 2 carat is the largest by far, and it's only been here once. So it's definitely a day to get it, $3,200, $39. Anyway, let's talk about the 31-point solitaire burnished into the band in a heavy solid gold band of 14 karat. White, yellow, or rose gold is here as well. And we are looking at a fabulous price tag. Anna requested it, but we have a couple available. And we are going to do, actually, well, Ellie, I think you missed it. The yellow zircon was presented in full. So, Ellie, I just got your question about will the yellow zircon ring ever be shown? It was shown in full. I can flash it for you again if you missed it. I know it's Mother's Day. You're probably taking a lot of calls. You're probably going to the door to get the flower delivery. You're probably texting loved ones. Here's the yellow zircon real quick, Ellie. So that got a full presentation. It was 1128,622. It was right before the pink zircon. I feel like it was right around the 11 o'clock Pacific time, so maybe like 82 minutes ago. It was right around that maybe 10:55, I think it was. But if you want to go back and see the full presentation, but it is the 1185 cushion cut zircon. And it is the 35 points in diamonds. It was item number 1128,622. So Ellie, that's $39.99 if you'd like it. So that's the yellow zircon. I believe that's the one that you're asking about. If it was another one, let me know. But if it was today, it was that one. So that's the only yellow zircon I've had today. So the golden yellow, really deep, rich color. Here's the look at it on the hand. It is $400 off, so it'll be $35.99. And it was presented right around, I believe it was right around the last part of the first hour. Right around 10:55, I think. That's just my best guess there. But if you do want to see the full 5-6 minute presentation, it's back there, okay? So that would be $39.99, but only one, and then we have the pink right after that. So if you see the pink zircon trillion, it was right before that. All right, let's go back to our band with the 31 pointer, and this is going to be available for a limited few of you, and that's going to be our 31 pointer in the band, solid heavy. This is not how gold jewelry is made anymore anywhere, but look at this. This is a nice heavy band, you can tell. That was made long before gold skyrocketed to $6,000 an ounce, right? So this is a beauty, and yet the price tag still endures as one of our best. Look at the thickness, that's solid. It's not hollowed out. It's not like a silicone filled band either. It's really solid, hefty, and we're doing that one for $1,499. So big value there on another request that's actually men's or ladies. We've done a 3-stone style as well like this, but this is the bigger diamond with the centered up stone as well. That's all burnished in to that gorgeous design and that band. So $14.99 turns into $13.49 instead. Shiva, we've got a yellow diamond pendant to show you, and then we'll have our yellow diamond ring as well. And somehow, it's going to be real interesting to see how these yellow diamonds go. So I think you're going to like this a lot. But again, one beautiful ring. Now look at this on the hand too, because you can see the size, the width is not going to be quite as wide as the 3-stone ring, but totally different look. It's more of a contemporary style with that depth of gold you have there through the side. You can see again, that's not a flat piece. That's got a lot of gold built from the inside on up. And really special the way that's done. Look at that from all the different angles, and it feels great. And it's going to be really nice and smooth all the way around. It looks very much like our beautiful burnished diamond bangle that so many of you own, which was a bestseller a few years ago. And this is also stackable because it's got that nice straight edge. So you can stack with it. We're very busy on the phone lines. Again, 3-stone rings are still going out. No surprise. We do have the single stone. We're calling it, again, 31 point. But burnished, so that means that there are no prongs. That is set literally into the gold. So the surface of the diamond is set flush with the surface of the gold band itself. So that's how that one works. And you can imagine if I had several, I'd be stacking them all the way up and down the finger. Great for wearing anywhere on the hand. We're really busy. We're going to be busy for the next 35 minutes because it is last call on the discount and the sale event. So want to make sure you're taking advantage of anything and everything from the show. And operators, keep me updated on the 3-stone ring because I can't oversell that. $13.49 will be your price at checkout here. And there is white, yellow, and rose gold. There's a yellow diamond still to come in a pendant and a ring. Andy, do you remember the Brazilian Never mind. We don't have a chance, Mary, to get that out right now, but I'll see if we can bring it out before we finish the show. Brazilian Paraiba quartz from the other day in a wheel that was 1888. Remember the one with the 118 in diamonds? If it's still here, can we bring that out, please? It was an oval Brazilian Paraiba quartz with a carat 18 in diamonds, I believe it was. White gold, and it was 1888? Thank you. And it had, most of the stone it was like half Brazilian Paraiba. It had kind of a halfway. All right, so we'll bring that out for you. Here we go with the yellow diamond. This is a pendant, and then we are going to be standing by for a ring here. But here's 112-9051. Take a look at this. Ooh, very good color. And this reminds me a lot of the band that we had in the 5-stone style earlier, but wait till you hear this price. 112-9051 is your item number. Thank you, Shiva, for this request. It's our 1-carat cushion cut square. VS yellow diamond. It has 80 points in diamonds. It's finished on the inside. Two-tone gold will be the way it stays. Look at that, and I will show it to you on the hand. It's a 1-carat exactamundo. Just a one. We got the 109 coming up in the ring, but this is the pendant, and it feels great. Got a nice weight to it. Good size bail, 1-carat center, 80 points in diamonds around it, and you saw that finishing, so it's nice and comfortable on the hand for you. The length, and I apologize if you're waiting on hold. We've had a backup on the phone lines for the last few minutes, so it'll be that way probably through 1 o'clock or greater, probably past 1 o'clock Pacific time, as we try to get everybody's orders placed before the 10% off disappears. But you can see 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, finished on the inside. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. Oh yeah, that's a really fine color of yellow diamond. Extremely important color here. It's got the white diamonds in the bail as well. And then you have the double halo. Pretty classic here and really good color. We talked about that a lot when we brought up the 5-stone ring and how important the color of your yellow is. Not just that it's yellow, but what is the saturation level you're getting? Higher saturation equals more value. Let's take another look at it close up and bring it down to our best price possible in a lot of gold. Look at that yellow, stunning. We'll still have a ring. The ring, ironically, is even larger. And this one's going to be, well, forget about $18,000. Let's take it a lot lower than that. Still have bands, 3-stone rings going out. Still have the 31-point diamond burnished band going out. And we have a yellow diamond ring to follow. But this one will be under $5,000. How about $49,000? Better yet, let's scrap that price. Go to $39.99 for the yellow diamond 1-carat pendant. Okay, who am I kidding? We got 30 minutes left to go in this sale. Nothing gonna stay. We still will try to get a recap in, but let's take this lower than 39, 38, 37. I'll keep going. $36.99. There's a method to the madness, and that is the fact that it's going to be $3,329 when that checkout discount is taken. 10% off equals, look at that, $370 off on that incredible yellow diamond. Yes. Oh, they're 202 hoops. Gotcha. All right, Kathy wants to see hoop earrings. We got them coming up for you. We will do the yellow diamond in just a moment. We got some 202 hoops inside out rounds coming up. This yellow diamond is gorgeous. Look at that. Finished. Look at that. All that mill grain as well. We will be getting to a yellow diamond ring that looks like this. That's going to be coming up. And that's actually in a larger yellow diamond. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Here we go with the hoops. And keep calling on everything. I know we are pretty limited on time, so I'm going to have to move pretty quickly here because we have a lot of requests. No doubt everyone always waits till the last minute. It must be a human nature thing. And I know because I'm a procrastinator, so I get it. But this is our 1110367 inside out diamond hoop. Thank you so much. Mary, we do have your Brazilian Paraiba coming up next, so we will show that to you. But here is the really fabulous 202s. This is equivalent to the size I like to wear. Obviously, you get the inside out with the 202. It's 1.5 inches in the round diameter as well. And loving the fact that this is so affordable as it is today. Very important. Don't forget about the 3-stone rings as well. Still one left in white, still one left in yellow. Also there, but here we go with the 202s, and I know you're anxious to see them on, so please allow me to do the honors here. It also has the button style release, so there is a great button in the back here. So this is how you're going to get out of your hoops. You have to press down the button. If you pull them apart, they will not unlatch. So you have to press down the button. That makes it easier. And then to click close, you don't have to do anything except push. Push, wait for it till you hear the click, then you know they're secure. That's what they look like. First of all, look at that, twinkle, twinkle, many diamonds. And then here's what they measure, 1.5 inches. This is a round hoop, so they are a diameter. It's not an oval, we do both. There you can see the perfect 1.5 inch diameter that would be the same width-wise as it is lengthwise. And also really easy straight post. There's a nice longer post, so if you ever struggle, if your lobe is a little thicker and you struggle at all with the post, this one's a nice longer post. And let me click that close for you, show them what they are so gorgeous on. Look at that. Great styling. I find them light as a feather, despite the fact that they are 1.5 inches. They're nice and wearable. They're light and easy to wear. It feels like you're wearing nothing until you get all the compliments and you realize, oh, I'm in my fabulous diamond hoops that make me look like a total rock star. That's what they are, and we're going to bring them down in price tag, much less than $16,000. They're going ultra low. We're going to take these down below $3,000. They're not $29.99. Let's make those $28.88, and you get almost $300 off that price. Beautiful value, yes. Back to the wheel we go. And more requests coming in. Thank you for all of those. So $28.88, and then we've got more on the way. Oh, good, the heart-shaped purple sapphire coming back out. Mary and Sharon, we've got a couple requests for you guys. We'll get to the yellow diamond ring before we go. Last call. Here is one of our Mary's requests. So sounds like we have a couple Marys out there making requests here. So we'll get to all of our requests here in the order they came in. $28.88. After your 10% off will be $25.99. What a way to spend $2,600 to get a hoop you're going to wear like that. Beautiful. And then here's our Brazilian Paraiba. Mary P., this is for you. This is the Brazilian Paraiba in quartz. It was item number 1128153 from the other night, and that's our 2-carat 34 of the Brazilian Paraiba in quartz. That's going to be, there's different varying degrees of Paraiba within the quartz, but you can see this one's a little more than half, so that's a very large piece of rough in the Brazilian Paraiba that you have there, in this really outstanding style. Also has a carat 18 in diamonds, in the white gold only. This is such a great big diamond weight where the mounting would be worth much more than where the price tag is. So we have this opportunity as it looks great on the hand, as you'll see here. It's a great style. Signature style. You can really see how more than half of that stone is Brazilian Paraiba, which makes it one of the bigger ones we have. And it all started at $69.99. That is until the other day it came out on a wheel. Got a huge discount in price, and this one now is $18.88, which makes it $16.99. Yes, you got it. For this one, you got it. Here's the inside of the Brazilian Paraiba. Oh, actually, that's a really cool view. Yes, Allison, are you?
Do you have a ring for Kathy?
No, I don't. What does she need? A trillion Tanzanite ring? Haven't heard about requests. I don't know if we have any. What size does she need? Like a carat weight? Nope.
She said she placed this request earlier.
Oh, she did? Okay. We may not have it, Kathy. Sometimes if a request doesn't come out, we don't have it. But we'll check. We'll check for you. I don't have anything like that yet. So let us know if Mary, would you like that one, or can we release it to someone else? I do have a different request for another Mary, and that would be my purple sapphire heart shape. Yellow diamond ring is still to come. We had the yellow diamond pendant, but the ring is still to come. We're just going to always prioritize requests. Want to get to all the requests first. So $16.99, that one's here. Take a look at this one. Here's the Brazil. Oh, this one is so good. This is the sapphire I just introduced to you the other day. And it was here on a weeknight, 113-1207, the most delightful neons to that sapphire. It's a sapphire. It's got blues, it's got pinks, and sure enough, the whole thing is just purple with these secondary hues, and so bright and so clean. Yes. Paraiba and quartz is gone. Thank you so much. Here we go, Sharon. Your request is next. If you want to hop on the phone lines, then we did find you a trillion, Kathy. We do. So it just got brought out, Kathy. We got a trillion Tanzanite coming up for you as well. But this would be the heart-shaped purple sapphire. Diamonds along the edge, diamonds burnished into the sides, and this is what it looks like on the hand, and it's our 356, new this week, 40 points in diamonds, and look how vibrant it is. And of course, very durable. I always like to point that out. Much more durable than most stones. Sapphires, rubies, and diamonds are the toughest ones out there. So feel free to wear your rarity every day. Wear the rare, and never have to worry about actual wear, as in like wear and tear. So here it is at $49.99. One only there. Sharon, we've got your Sierra Santa Maria coming up next. And then we do have Kathy's Trillion coming up after that. And then anything else you're looking for, we've got about 23 minutes to go in the Mother's Day event. So really want to make sure we get all those requests accommodated. Yellow Diamond we'll make sure we carve out some time for that as well. And last chance, last call on that purple sapphire. There is a $500 additional discount coming your way. Blue of Aqua coming up next. It's 113-0435. Take a look at this. That is some serious Sierra Santa Maria, not oversized. 86 points in the center stone in platinum, 113-0435. And that's our platinum 86 pointer with 8 points in diamonds along the edges on the east and west sides. And that will be in a pretty classic look in platinum, stays in platinum. We'll size it for you. This is down to $777. That would be our most affordable idea of the day so far, and likely to be the most affordable idea of the day overall. So that would be $777, really gonna be $699 at checkout, and I'll try that one on for you as well. So our 3-stone look, but really there's more than 3 stones because you get 3 stones on either side. So it's really a 7-stone style. But the 3 stones on either side really frame that aqua beautifully. $699 at checkout, one only there in the platinum. So that's a really good one there, $699 only. And then we also have, yes. You're very welcome, Mary. Thank you so much. I think you'll really enjoy that ring. I know she's given it a thought for a few days, and I think you're really going to enjoy it, and the rarity's off the charts. So be very proud of what you got there and that really special Brazilian Paraiba and quartz. Also, the purple sapphire heart shape still here. This is the Aquamarine for a scholar who says yes. I think that'll be going out. Then we've got our fabulous Trillion. So yay, Kathy, it's here. It's 1129795 for you. And it'll be our 6-carat 97 Trillion. Aqua's here at the moment. Here's the Trillion cut. I know there aren't many Trillions. We had the pendant earlier, which of course is gone. Now the ring is here. 697 is the carat weight. Also 41 points in diamonds as well. And that would be 41 points, each one separately housed in its own halo with millgrain. Very nice. Stays in the white gold, one only, and what a price drop we have here. Let me know in the last few pieces of requests if you'd like to get something. Please do it quickly before it's gone to somebody else, because that is what tends to happen here. And then we do have our final call on this one. Now, obviously, Mother's Day coming to an end here, 20 minutes still have to go. We are showing you the most incredible red flashes. Let me try it on for you so you can see it really upright, because it's such a big stone. It's sitting at a bit of an angle right now in the mounting. Here's what it looks like. Look at that saturation level on point. Best in the world, and it's no longer $79.99 either. Got a new drop in the price for you. This will be for one caller. That's why you want to dial in quickly. See it, love it, dial. That's what you got to do. See it, love it, call us. Then you get the price drop, and it's not 79, 69, 59, 49. It's almost 7 carats. And you know the Trillions bring such a beautiful quality about them, that brilliance we love so much. And this one, again, staying in the white gold, so the only thing we need to know is your ring size, and then it goes right out to you on Monday, and that would be tomorrow. Yay. We're going to blow it out right now. That's going to be $3,999. Yes. The aqua we just had. You got it. It's 1130435. Aqua gone. Congratulations, stays in platinum. Don't forget about the purple sapphire heart shape. Don't forget about the Trillion cut, which is now $35.99 instead. Yellow diamond coming up next. I think we're caught up with requests for the moment. You can still get them in because we do have 20 minutes left to go. But we have that yellow diamond ring that I have been highly anticipating showing to you. I cannot wait to give away a yellow diamond. We did with the pendant. Remember the 1 carat? We have a bigger stone with more diamonds that I'm going to give away as one of our grand finales of this entire event. So if you have at all been interested in the yellow diamond marketplace or wanted a ring, yes, that one's gone. Congratulations, which means it's time for the yellow diamond ring. And it is our 1 carat 09 oval stone. Look at this, 1130215. Yes, please. And congrats on the Trillion. Here we go. Big grand finale coming your way. It is the day to treat yourself. There is no day like today to treat yourself. And here we go with something I've been waiting for now. Just a few minutes ago, we had a request. Wasn't supposed to be here, but we had a request for a pendant, and it's already, I believe it's gone. Well, guess what we're going to do right now? We get to bring you a yellow diamond. It's even bigger. This is our center stone 109. Now, the reason it looks a little different is we put this in the yellow gold to start. You can still go the traditional route and get the white gold setting. So if you want a little more contrast, go with the white gold for the white diamonds. But you see how the whole piece is actually set in yellow gold as of right now. 109, it's a big step up because every point in diamonds counts. So this is the 109 instead of the 1 carat, which we just saw in a cushion cut square. Ovals also automatically look bigger. So if you're getting a carat 09, great. But then the oval shape of it makes it look more like a carat and a half. And it's got all the diamonds around it, 174. So let's take a look at the whole ring here and see what you think of this beautiful design. Now you do get to see how this one's all in yellow gold. Some of you are gonna love that. If you're into the more traditional way we see it, you can go ahead and get white gold. We'll do that free of charge, but it is a total here. Think about what you're getting. 1 carat 83, or 2 carats 83 rather, in diamonds, all together here in this stunning idea. And yet you gotta love the way that's classic too. Classic setting style. The first halo is smaller, then the outer halo is bigger, then the diamonds continue down the shoulders of the ring, and it's in yellow, white, or rose is available, but I would not recommend it, so we're not even putting it up on the graphic, and I think that's wise. Don't give any people any ideas, right? Because sometimes everyone gets creative, and then you're going to want to send it back, and no need. So here we go. Get the white or the yellow, and you're good to go. You're golden, as they say, but here we are with our natural yellow. Remember, once again, natural yellow. Now, we just had a pendant with smaller diamond weights. It had a 1 carat with 80 points. It had 180 in diamonds, not 283. That pendant was $36.99. Do y'all remember it? It was just here, $36.99 for a 180 total weight. This is 283. You're getting a much larger yellow, you're getting more white diamonds, you're getting more gold because it's a ring, not a pendant. It's overall larger. And to make sure this makes absolutely no sense, because we're happy when it makes no sense. If the price tag makes no sense, we're all living right. This is supposed to be $7,999 today on sale for Mother's Day finale. This has really become the finale of the finale. We're at the end of the show. We have 17 minutes left to go. You have 17 minutes to save 10% on your favorites, whatever it is, from whatever you've seen from our inventory at any time, as long as it's still available. We can drop it in price for you. But this one, the pendant was just here by request. The 180 pendant, which was a crazy good value because it is, I do believe, gone. It was $36.99 for a carat 80 overall. This is 283, more gold, great stone, looks even bigger. It is bigger, but it's also looks bigger visually. And it's not $3,699 to really cut to the chase on this ring and this value. And before it gets even an additional 10% off, you're not even paying $36.99. That was good enough to get the pendant gone. We just want it. This is what I mean by grand finale. This has been a big event. It's been 5 days running, 15 hours, but now we have all of literally 16 minutes left. So you better believe I have something really special planned for this one. And who doesn't need a gorgeous yellow diamond when it's really inexpensive to get, when it's way under what it should be in price, when it's incredibly affordable? As you see it on the hand here, look at that. That's a wild one. And you can't get much higher end than the world of natural yellow diamonds. And it's not 36, it's not 35. This is unheard of value. Try it, you will love it. I know that there's a lot of us that are skeptics when it comes to a price that's too low for something so obviously glam, so obviously over the top in quality, but you have to be a believer when you're shopping with us here. You have to believe in the values. This is not $35.99 either. We're going even lower. The very first collar, yellow, white, rose. I wouldn't do the rose, but yellow or white, yellow or white, yellow or white, please. I like the white gold with the contrast. You're still going to get the yellow gold for the setting of the center stone. So if you get white gold, it'll technically be two-tone. If you get yellow, it's going to look just like this one, all yellow gold, but I can move that stone over to a different mounting. Here's what we'll do instead of $35.99. This is wild. It's a gimme. Try our yellow diamonds. It's our most popular. That and our Tanzanites are where our biggest values are always so well known and so beloved, and I'll make it $3,499. That's it, $34.99, except wait a minute, you're getting $350 extra off, so it's really $31.50 to get the gorgeous ring you see here. That's like the price of a decent leather handbag that you'd wear for a season or two. And here is a ring you will have forever that is worth so much more than what you're even paying for it, and it's $3,150 to get it to you. So that's what I would say is go quickly, and $31.49 and a dime. That's amazing for that ring. And I really like it in the white gold. If you want to do the white gold, you'll have the yellow gold center stone setting. but the rest will be in white. That's a beautiful way to go. $31.49 for that yellow diamond ring. Now, how are we doing on requests? Are we completely caught up? Is there anything else anyone needs to see recapped or anyone wants us to bring out for the last call on the show? Because we are now literally less than 14 minutes away from saying good day and happy Mother's Day 2026. But last call, take the 10% savings and run with it. Get it. Now, let's do a little recap as well. I think we got to have a little recap moment. So we'll do that as well. And then anything you would like to see from earlier. Remember, we had that big turquoise, the purple sapphire, the fawn diamond, the Paraiba. I got quite a few pieces to recap. We're going to do it all. So the studs are here. The Moonstone, I think, went. So I got to yellow zircon is here as well. Diamond hoops are here. We still have, yep, a few more pieces to show you before we go. So let me do that little recap here, okay? Because I got a few rings, and anything else you want to see, you got to let me know. We'll help you out. We've got time still to go bring out your request, whatever it is. But take a look at that yellow diamond. Really, $31.49. We're going to leave it here. All right. Let's build a little request wheel. Yes. Do you have this one verifying on it? I'm going to build this little wheel here. We have a couple pieces that were quite a few rings here that were shown earlier, most of which were like the first half hour. Purple sapphire. Oh my. That's our 3-carat 34 all natural purple sapphire. We're going to need a little room here. Well, so far I'm loving the wheel. Purple sapphire, yellow diamond, turquoise. How about the fawn diamond I brought you that's got the most unique kind of brown pinky golden color? That was a 102 in the bridge mounting with 99 points in diamonds. Here's the Paraiba I started the show with. That's a Paraiba ring. That's really cool designer style. Pear-shaped Paraiba. That's only $12.99 for the Paraiba. And only $32.99, which would be all these prices I'm giving or before your 10% off. Keep that in mind. And then let's see. And if anything, by the way, operators, if anything sold off this wheel that I just didn't know about, please let me know now so I don't upset anybody for showing their ring, because sometimes I just don't hear about things that sell when they sell after the fact. And then look at this. This is the purple Paraiba. So to show you the difference between purple Paraiba and purple sapphire, there they are, back to back. Still have our gorgeous golden zircon. That was our big 11-carat 85. Still have that to consider, where you can see the difference between the yellow zircon and the yellow diamond in front of it. And then we also do have, oh, that purple sapphire in the heart shape we just brought out more recently by request. That is still here, I believe. So we've got a few different purple opportunities here to really maximize your options. And I want to put them all somewhat together so you can see the differences between the purple sapphire here, the purple Paraiba here, which has a little more kind of pinky red. Yes? The sapphire in the back left. You want that big purple oval? I think that's a great choice. Congratulations. That purple sapphire was 113-0286, and that was the unheated 334 for $39.99. Congratulations. That one's gone. We can fill in that space with something else that we have seen earlier today as well. Let me go ahead and get you that pink zircon. That was kind of wild. The pink zircon trillion, that was our 1378 Premier Private Collection pink right there in the trillion. So actually, might bring the gold in there so you can see it really well. This one is a cannot miss. That trillion there in that wild, cool textural mounting with those wide bands of gold on the side. How about that? Really impressive, aren't they? So, and remember the turquoise up there. I mean, you see that huge turquoise, but that turquoise was only $17.99 after your discount. The yellow diamond in the middle, of course, we were verifying on that last I heard. We have the Paraiba in the front center or so. I mean, these are all really spectacular. We've got everything from $12.99 all the way up to the most pricey item would be what? The zircon. The zircon was $54.99. Everything else would be less. And that fawn, keep in mind that fawn diamond's under $3,000 after your discount. That's a wild one there. I really think to consider here. I know that was earlier in the show. It's a 1-carat 02 center oval. That 102 center oval surrounded by 99 points in diamonds. So that would be, sure enough, over 2 carats in diamonds. You got a really big value happening there. So everything from $12.99 to $54.99 before your drop in the price as well. But it just gets, it's so wild what we're doing here, isn't it? Really wild. Take advantage of everything up there. And look at that big turquoise. I can't get over that, $19.99, really $17.99. You have $200 instantly off that turquoise. Yellow diamond, Paraiba, purple Paraiba, purple Paraibas here, purple sapphire here. So we have another option. One purple sapphire gone, the oval, but we still have the heart shape. There's our golden zircon next to our pink zircon. Paraiba for $12.99, which is a really cool stackable style ring. So you can add it to other rings that you already wear. But check them out, and let's give it 60 seconds before we go on the little recap wheel. And don't forget, we also had diamond earrings and diamond studs, hoops and studs. We had the 50-point studs for $7.99. We had the white diamond band. Oh, we had the Paraiba. Let me show you that too. We had the Paraiba round, which is also only $39.99 for this Paraiba in a lot of diamonds. So see how that's a similar cut of the zircon, but it's a sapphire instead, so it gives you a lot of durability. Let me know what you'd like up there. Again, I am so ecstatic about this fawn diamond price tag. We do have 8 minutes and a half left, so that's it. Not a lot of time left to go. Want to help you out. And there's another Tanzanite. If you want a nearly 11 karat cushion, here's an 11 karat cushion cut Tanzanite with yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. Look at that. Whoa, we got to show this. So I'm going to clear off the wheel. If we're all good there, and we're all set, we're all done, we've seen the requests, we're good, we've seen the recaps, we're good. Let me show you that Tanzanite, because that one's going to go. It's nearly 11 carats in a cushion. I'm going to show you 112-9660. Let me clear that wheel. And again, any questions you have, let me know. That fawn diamond's amazing. I'm going to try to get that another close-up look. Heart-shaped purple, heart-shaped Paraiba, yellow diamond. This is the Paraiba, $12.99. That was the most affordable piece up there. We also have the Paraiba and the pink zircon. But let's come in and take a look at this one only 11 karat or 10 karat 90. It's our 77 points in white diamonds with 39 points in the yellow diamond pear shapes. That's a one only, stays as is, two-tone gold. And that would be the one big Tanzanite. I'm going to drop in the price. Oh, this is a big savings, one of our bigger savings of the day. Chriselle, we still got your request to bring out really quickly for you. And let's drop this one down from $16,999 all the way on down. Look at the red flashes and those diamonds. Those yellow diamonds alone are about 20 points a piece there on either side. This one goes side to side across the hand. Look at it here. Wow. That is a bold, bold Tanzanite ring. I'm doing it for better than $69.99. It's not even $6,000 or $59.99. Last call on our show. We have 7 minutes left to go. This one's going to be $5,499. It'll be under $5,000 when you take your 10%. Yes. Yellow diamond ring. Congratulations. Back to the wheel we go on the Tanzanite, almost 11 karat. And by the way, that's under $5,000. $54.99 after discount is $49.49. So that means that also, think about this on a per carat level, it's $450 a carat if we give you all the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds for free. For free. Think about that. That's a side to side, tons of gold, and $49.49 gets that to you. Amazing value there. $450 a carat. That's why somebody's got to snag that Tanzanite. And then, Chriselle, we got your request here. Saddle ring, private collection Imperial, 112-4591 is next. Let me know on that Tanzanite. We'll revisit it here. I just want to make sure we have enough time for a request with only 6 minutes left to go. Here is the Imperial. We saw an Imperial go quickly earlier today. Here we are now with this stunning, mostly pink, really very little golden or orange. It's mostly pink, which makes it exceedingly rare. $45.91 is the number. That is our 117 Oro Preto oval, elongated in the saddle style, mounting with 93 points in diamonds and finished beautifully on the inside. What were you taking over there?
Oh, they were asking me about something custom.
Cool. So what we're going to do, guys, is show you our last cut. It is literally 5.5 minutes. So take advantage of the 10% off now. But Chriselle, if you'd like this one, what a drop in price. I remember when it was $79.99 because it's a very distinctive ring. We're going to do it right now for $2,999. $29.99, $300 extra off, so it'll be $26.99 instead. After your discount. What a great way to treat yourself, and I'll try it on here as well before we go. It's last call on the show. You do have just literally 5 minutes now to take 10% off, so do it quickly and grab what you can, because more importantly, I don't care. I'd spend more for the piece I want. That's the other issue. The bigger issue is not the discount disappearing. It's about your ring disappearing. It's about the piece you've wanted. When that's gone, there's nothing I can do. So when the piece disappears, that's far more disappointing than the discount disappearing. The values are great no matter what. The extra 10% is a bonus. It's for our last few minutes. We got 4.5 minutes to go. That one's $26.99 only for our Imperial in the saddle ring. Here it is again up close. We're going to show you that Tanzanite one more time because $450 carat. Nobody's doing that on Tanzanite. Nobody. And everybody everybody else has lower quality stones. Why would you spend more to get a lower quality stone when we can give you a higher quality Tanzanite like this one is with those huge yellow diamonds? That's $4.50 a carat for a cushion cut square, almost 11 carater. That's why you shop that one. That's why you have to get it for $54. Well, it's really $49.49 after your discount. Make sure you go ahead and get that Tanzanite or that Imperial. Last call on the show. And we still have a couple of those diamond bands available. We had a yellow diamond band, a white diamond band, and we had our three-stone ring. Three-stone ring, amazingly priced at a little over $3,200 for a 2-carat three-stone ring. Impeccable values. Everything has been just incredible. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've had quite the event for the last 5 days. Is coming to its conclusion here in 4 more minutes. I do want to show you also, here's the fawn. The fawn diamond is going to turn out to be under $3,000. It was $32.99 before the discount. That's a 102 with 99 points in diamonds on the left. In the yellow gold, it stays, which is a very popular selection these days. So again, here's how it reads. We've got $32.99 for the fawn diamond in the bridge. This is $29.99 for the gorgeous pinky Imperial. We have the 10 carat 90, which is down to just, this is amazing, $54.99. And last call on Mother's Day 2026 here at TVON. Want to remind you, we're back Wednesday night. We are off on Mondays, off on Tuesdays, no shows, but we are back Wednesday night at 5 o'clock Pacific time with a What's New Wednesday with a surprise debut, gemstones. So really looking forward to that, as I hope you are. And we'll see you Wednesday night at 5. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your Mother's Day. Again, a special happy Mother's Day to all of our moms out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, especially to my mom, who is my best friend and the best mom in the world. So thank you so much, Mom, for all you do for our family and all you always have done for all of us. So selfless. She's the best. Anyway, so thank you, Mom, for being you, and happy Mother's Day. And here we are with 2.5 minutes left to go. Any questions on anything you've seen? Now is the time. Now would be the time. And I think with those three, from everything from $54.99 and the Tanzanite, it's going to be $49.49 at checkout. The Imperial topaz and the saddle ring, $29.99, really $26.99 at checkout. And that very important oval fawn, VS stone in the bridge, 102 center. Great way to go at $32.99. It comes down below $3,000. So last call. Now, we can still answer your questions on anything else. There are still a few other items available as well from our big Sunday Mother's Day special. So if you have any questions on those, please let me know how we can help you. We will do just that. We will be here for a couple minutes. Now, I know the phone lines, they get 2 minutes to stay on after we go off the air here in about 2.5. So you got literally like 4 or 5 minutes now to shop the sale. We'll make sure that if you're on the phone lines, we honor that 10% off if you're on the phone lines before the 1 o'clock hour hits, which is about 2.5 minutes away. So that's going to be it there. Thank you again for joining us, not just today, but all week long. We've been celebrating Mother's Day weekend all week long since Wednesday, and it's been a thrill, and there have been some incredible values, we know that. So hopefully take advantage of anything else you might be still interested. It's best to just get it at home. You know, that's always the key. Get it home, see what it's all about. This is not an event with a final sale attached to it, so it means you can still get it home and then decide. That's the best thing you can do, is just get it at home and try it. Remember, no pressure. You've still got a money-back guarantee to make sure it's the perfect piece for you. You're making the decision really once it gets at home to you. So that's really important here as we are about to sign off here in one final minute. Another Mother's Day in the books here at TVON, and what an event. Our biggest and best Mother's Day event we've ever had. Thank you for being a part of it throughout the week. I really appreciate that, and we all do. Thank you so much. And to our celebration of moms here, again, it's a female-led and run company, so to all of our moms here at TVON, a happy Mother's Day. To all of you, our viewers and our TVON family, a happy Mother's Day. And again, sending hugs to those who are missing moms today as well. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you Wednesday night. We got a big What's New Wednesday for you as well. So 25 seconds remaining in this show. Thank you again. Call us. We're here for a couple minutes. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Moms, I hope you're spoiled to pieces as you deserve to be. Thank you again for spending a little bit of your day here with us. Keep calling if you have any questions about this event, the sale, what we can save you some money on before we go. And remember, Wednesday night, 5 o'clock. I'll see you then. Big What's New Wednesday surprise. Can't wait. For now, have a great rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day, one and all. And Lauren Blair, have a good one.